Safe State Podcast is the bestest podcast. It's so good, you won't believe how good, and I can prove it. Because now Tech Dweeb's here, and he makes every podcast the best.
Hey.
That was the wrong intro, but I'll let it slide.
Yeah, it was the wrong intro.
I'm looking for Dweeb. Where is
it? See, it's me. Need to get an orange and black jumper from somewhere.
Oh my gosh. I have them all labeled the same thing. Oops. Hey, welcome back to Safe State Podcast. This is a very special episode. It is the Alex Takeover. Our special guest this week is Alex, but a hoarder. And we also joined by normal Alex, also known as Retro Pup. What's up, brother?
Hey, man. How's it going?
We also joined by Alex, but bitter. I mean, Alex, but loud. And,
hey, well, actually, can you do me a favor? Since you're like Alex, but talking through your toilet phone, can you check your microphone?
Because yeah, that's why I was messaging him.
You sound like you're trying to talk crap, but you're talking through your toilet phone. So,
oh my gosh, it's capturing through my.
I was private messaging you right at this moment. I was like, Jedi, your mics. I was like, it's somewhere else in your room.
His should be like Alex, but not so bright.
Fair enough. Is that better?
Way better, yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm fixing this right now.
I just came out and just called it. I was over here like, Jedi, your microphone is somewhere. I don't know where.
I'm gonna let him sit there cooking and talking like crap, bro. Like, hey, dude, you gotta get back in that kitchen, bro.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
Much better now. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. So, there's so much stuff to cover this week, but before we get going, I want to talk to Alex, the Retro Pup. Dude, what is up, man? I know you are where you're at now. It is like 3 o'clock in the morning or 2:30 in the morning or something.
2:23 a.m.
You're a beast, man. Thanks for coming to hang out with us, man. We appreciate it, man. You are an absolute beast. If you guys aren't familiar with Retro Pup's channel, we'll leave a link in the bottom. You need to check it out. This dude's insane. I mean, his videos are awesome. He's a little bit fond of the Thor. A little bit fond of it. If you just click on his channel,
algorithm is fond of the Thor. That's
So we were prepared. We brought our Thors.
Got them all.
I didn't. Mine's actually in the other room, and my girlfriend's asleep. So I left it on charge.
Wow!
But it's probably too late for me to go and get it now. So.
Yeah, I went all out on mine.
So, and
God, that thing looks good, Lee. That thing looks good. Show the lid.
So I was looking at those PlayStation buttons.
Yeah.
The shipping would have bankrupted me more than all my
Actually,
other purchases.
the guy who makes them are in France, so like if you're close to there, maybe not.
It's still crazy. Like I don't like you can send stuff to France and it costs you like a couple of pounds, but for some reason it
coming here.
I don't know what it is. It's like Etsy prices are just outrageous.
Okay. So first off, live chat, thank you. Persana's already subscribing to you, Retro Pup. So that's awesome.
Thank you.
Secondly, let's talk about my Etsy thing with Sakura and my freaking Thor.
Oh yeah, you have a story.
I ordered a skin for this 3 months, and I ended up canceling the order. Yeah, and I've ordered other stuff from Sakura from France, and it was good. But yeah, it was 3 months in. But I think it was included in the price. It was like $25. It wasn't anything extra. I guess that's baked into the price, And the skin is probably a lot more of a challenge than buttons. I don't know what happened to Alex Balau, but he disappeared.
Yeah, I mean, I did $100 in all of the stuff, the sticker for the top plate or the shell, and then like the inside on the glass, and then the buttons. It came out to like $100, and I think I got shipping information like 3 days later.
Show us that again.
It took maybe 3 weeks to get here via mail.
That's pretty dope. That is pretty awesome.
Yeah, and then I got the sticker here too because I didn't like the glass.
Yep.
And then the PlayStation buttons, and I went with like the classic PlayStation.
Looks very good. Looks very, very dope.
But if I would have to guess, it was probably because you're just being cheap. $25 just probably just puts you really low on the queue.
If you ever leave your house again, I hope you get stuck in traffic. Unless it's to come pick me up from the airport again. Oh my gosh. So there's so much cool stuff going on news wise this week with like just handhelds and software, and I'm like super freaking excited. So you guys want to jump into it?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
So Mangmi, let's do Mangmi. So cool. Watch this video. Tell me what's the first thing you see out of this. What's the first thing catches your eye?
Jedi doesn't know how to use YouTube. Oh, damn it.
Thankfully, my name is Alex.
It's a Neo Pocket DMG.
Oh gosh. What was the first thing you guys caught on that?
It's a Pocket DMG from Neo. It looks exactly the same.
No, you know what the first thing I saw out of that was? It has a volume wheel. I was like,
That
yes!
was what caught my
So
eye.
did the Neo DMG.
Having just adjusted mine on the headset, I was like, more handhelds should have a volume wheel.
Yes. So there's two models, right? And Tulad and I were speculating about this earlier, and Tulad said he physically cannot purchase the one with only one stick on it. He cannot do that. So
Unless it has a trackpad.
Did it freeze or is he falling asleep?
No, he's thinking. He's deep in thought. He's just like, do I want to buy that? I don't know. Now that I'm watching it a second time.
Well, what was the first thing you said about it, Tulad? Well, might be not the first.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, let me. I got this. Hey, got this really cryptic message from my father, so I was trying to make sure everything was okay.
Go handle it. Bro. Go handle it. We could talk about it.
No.
We'll talk about it.
It's okay. I'm just waiting for a response.
Okay.
No. I mean, you know me. I don't really like devices with one joystick. It's just it's something about looking at it that bothers my face, and so I can't do it. So I mean, the DMG is the only one that I've been able to like just look past that because the rest of the device is so freaking solid. And then too, it's like I'm not really like big on emulating N64 as much as I loved it when I was a kid. Like it was amazing, but now I don't. That's my least visited emulation system.
I agree.
And I know like I could use the single stick on like PlayStation 1 and things like that, or even some of the older games I don't mind using a joystick in. But I prefer to have two. Like when there's one, I want two because I want to play other stuff. I like twin stick shooters. I like to get into Portmaster. I like to get into PlayStation 1 games where we had the analog sticks. It just makes me feel like I'm missing something and I'm missing out on something. And I'm closing down half of my library because I only have one. Like I'm in the camp where I'd prefer just to have no sticks over just one stick. So yeah, that's all for me. But I don't know. They're good looking devices. I love verticals, so that's a W for me. Seeing that it's gonna have a Qualcomm chip is really exciting. I'm happy
They also have your favorite bumpers on the back.
Yes.
I
did catch that as well too.
They are looking good. They are looking really good. I gotta see what pricing looks like. Just like everything else, see what the pricing looks like. And but I think it's gonna be a good handheld. I think Mangmi has really like got into this game and just been knocking it out. So I have high expectations.
So the part of the conversation we were having earlier is comparing this to the Brick Pro, right? And I think just historically from what we're seeing with the Brick Pro, and I mean, I'm curious to see what chips they put in there. The conversation we had earlier, I still stand by that. Maybe if they take the one with the single stick and they put the 662 that they had in the first Mangmi, and then maybe the A65 in the higher end SKU, because I think there's a Pro model, a Y series and a Pro model with the dual sticks. I wouldn't be disappointed with that at all. I think that would be pretty dope, and I would take that over the TrimUI. What is it? TrimUI Brick Pro Hammer U or whatever the hell that thing is called.
Something like that.
Yeah. I don't know. Alex, do you do verticals as well too?
I have some verticals. I originally started on some of the Ambinix, like I mentioned. I think we spoke earlier. Still love the RG40 XXV. Love that big screen. Sorry, it's a single stick Although I kind of get what Alex is saying. Like, it does feel like if you're going to add one, why not add two? But the only real use I have for a single stick is mapping it in like RetroArch to the digital inputs. So if you've got a handheld that has really clicky, loud buttons, and I'm in bed and I don't want to disturb my other half, it's easy. Just I'll knock it to the analog stick, and then it's slightly quieter. But outside of that, although the LED is quite nice on it, and the proper elite gamer RGB.
Properly.
But that's
I actually
even- that,
skipped
like-
out. I actually skipped out on that device, and I have questioned myself a couple times, like, do I go and buy it? Do I go and buy it? Because I heard so many good things, like so many people loving that handheld, and to be honest, I wouldn't use the stick. It'd probably be the first device that I do one of those stick mod things to, where like cover it up with a piece of 3D print and just get rid of it. But it looks like a beautiful device with a gorgeous screen, and yeah. Oh my God, Lee, what is this thing, dude?
What
this
is that?
Now,
So-
They're talking,
this is
they're talking
really
about
bothering
Soldier
my
Boy.
Oh my
So,
God.
Alex, so Lee is used to be called the handheld hoarder. There's a story. Alex, tell the story about Lee and stacked to the ceiling.
Dude,
Do you
you're
remember that?
killing me with all these Alex though. I don't know who you're talking to and when you're talking to them.
Listen,
Like, yeah, come
you're
on, we got to do
supposed
something
know,
here.
Bro. We're supposed to know, bro.
Yeah, no. I'm not playing this game with you. But
All right.
so Lee, he is still a handheld hoarder. He changed his name on YouTube, but he's definitely still a handheld hoarder. And I remember the first time Lee showing me his collection of handhelds, and he was like, "I can't, bro." He was like, "It's too many. I can't pull them all out." And he was like, "I would just turn the camera around." So he turned the camera around, and he's like, it's this closet that he has just to his right there, and like it was stacked from the floor to the ceiling with handhelds, like literally, and rows of them, not one stack. It was like rows of them, and I was like, Jesus, that's gonna be one spicy pillow, like better up your homeowner's insurance right now, brother. Like,
Yeah, as soon as one goes off, like the whole closet's gone. Like
But
that's just how it goes.
The neighborhood, bro. You had like 300 handhelds.
Yeah, it is pretty intense.
was that a turner? What was that?
Yeah, that was a turner because they were talking about Soldier
Soldier
Boy in the chat. So I was just like, I'll go get the turner that Soldier Boy is known for.
Dude, that
I didn't realize that
freaking
actually
mirror
came out.
finish, dude. Oh my
The
God.
funny thing is I was the first one to find one, and I gave it to RH to do a video on, and Zoo did the video on it. And I mean, he basically talked it down, saying that was crap. And Turner came out and was like, "Oh, you guys haven't gotten our latest model," so they sent out more to them.
Oh my gosh.
That's insane.
So I have a question though. So is it the angling of the devices in the photo, or
That they
is
look
one
better?
of them actually smaller than the other?
I thought so too, but I think
The
it's
one on the
because
left
it's
looks
recessed.
Maybe.
Is it not a different SKU because one has the dual stick and it's hard to tell?
Yeah.
And
Well,
then you
here-
see the
here's-
speaker on the right
Yeah,
side
that's what I was
face
gonna
of
say.
the one with the single stick.
I was
You
like,
know,
did,
so-
did you guys see? It's got a front firing, and the other one doesn't.
What I guess what I would call the pro model in the video. I'll see if I find it. It has dual down firing speakers, whereas the other one only has.
Our favorite.
Yeah, I thought we passed down firing speakers like 3 years ago.
I don't know. And this
If
one,
anything's better than rear firing because the
I guess
I do
that's
like
true.
the RG rotate, but
Hey, don't
It's
talk about
bad
my
when
baby.
I
I knew
can't
who you
hear
were
it.
coming from when you said that. I knew who you were coming for.
I really like it, but that is a of the many questionable decisions that the RG rotate has. That's definitely what I'm like. How can I not hear it? But I'm gonna get complaints from the neighbors.
oh gosh, I end up playing mine most of the time. I don't have the volume up because I play it whether, like, if I have a few free minutes and I'm somewhere or something, and I'll play it, and I don't want people listening to it, so I don't really turn the volume up. So it's not really relevant to me. I kind of like. I was looking at the device. Other than maybe a downfiring speaker, there's not really any place else on that device they could have put the speaker. Is what I was looking at. You know, if you look at it, I don't know. but interesting.
So when I opened it up, there isn't a lot of space inside of there. There's like no space at all, really. So I think that the speaker was like last minute thing. They're like, we built it, it's done. And then one of the guys walked by and he's like, where's the speaker? And then he just like walks off, like some crazy meme. And they're all just sitting around this table looking at it, and they're like, crap, where do we put the speaker?
That would be pretty wild.
That would be hysterical. That would be hysterical. Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next one. So this is very cool. So on Reddit popped up today from our buddy Chris Covers, the real life pictures of the Retroid Nova, which looks freaking cool. And I'm excited for this here. Let's see if we pop this up here. Let's do that here.
I believe he also did video on his YouTube channel.
Yep, I'm gonna play that one too. So
yeah,
these look really good. So okay, let's go through this real quick. So Alex Retropup, you said you went with the Game Boy colorway?
The GameCube, yeah, the purple.
GameCube. Sorry, GameCube. Where is this? I think there's okay, so that one. So I like it, but I felt like the render was a little bit more vibrant in the purple. You know what I mean? But it looks really good. It looks
like it's gonna be the same as the rest of their GameCube line.
Yeah, it's like the GC Flip 2 is what I thought about.
Yeah.
Or the GC. Yeah. Okay. And now, Tula, what color?
I'm surprised you're the first person that I see not go for one of the crystal variants. Is there a reason you went for GameCube?
Oh, we just had
I think
that's good. Tell them.
I was kind of saying to Matt before, like when I was a kid and I had like the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and I had friends who had like the kind of crystal like translucent ones, and they looked cool, but I don't know, something about those colors just really popped out, and I was like, if I've had to get one, then I'll go for that one. So, but looking at that photo, I think I'm pretty happy I did decide to go for it, because the others look really nice, but I know there's something about it that just really gives it the edge.
Heck yeah.
The GameCube, it does have a nice aesthetic to it.
Oh yeah, theirs is really nice.
I'm just a sucker for transparent electronics. So
yeah. And there's the back plates, the flat black plates. I didn't see any pictures of the contour black back plates, but they look pretty sick. Tula, what color did you end up deciding on yours?
I went crystal, but now I'm kind of like, dang, I should have did the icy blue. That icy blue's looking good.
I did icy blue.
Yeah. The red looks really good too. I went crystal also. I went crystal and I ordered some of the icy blue buttons. I kind of wish I had gotten the red, but yeah, it looks pretty nuts. It looks, I'm excited for it. I'm really excited for it. I wasn't sure at first, but I'm super excited for it now.
Yeah, I think we talked about
good
this with Monto, and I really want their like OG blue back, but I'll take the icy blue.
Yeah.
The icy blue is gorgeous to me, dude. If it's that same color blue as the Flip 2, that thing was really beautiful. I'm hoping that I could find some, maybe like third party on Etsy or something, some crystal black buttons, D-pad and face buttons for the crystal, because that's all I want. I just want crystal with just black crystal buttons.
That'd be dope. Or if you find somebody that makes some nice gold color buttons with some little flakes in it. That'd look dope. But I'm excited for this. I think it looks pretty insane. I can't wait to play with this thing. I'm pretty excited.
It looks smaller than I was anticipating, so I'm happy for that. Because I was kind of like on the fence. I was like, I'll probably buy this device, review it, and sell it. Because I thought it was like when I was looking at it in images, I was like, it's gonna be bigger than I want it to be. And now that I'm seeing it more and more, it looks like I'm gonna love it. So
okay, some people might hate me for this, but I immediately think 4768 when I look at it.
Yeah. Gross.
I mean, when I see the GameCube and the SNES colorway, it does kind of give you that vibe. But the rest of them, not really.
Yeah,
I can see it with the shape and the color.
Hands turns. Don't worry, he's gonna. There you go. Fair enough.
The transparent colors always remind me of those OG Macs that you had in school, and I think that's where a lot of people get those vibes, where they had the really vibrant colors on the back, and then they had the crystal clear on the front. And So I kind of went that route. I got the icy blue, and then for the RG or the RDS like second screen, I went transparent clear or crystal to put on top. So we'll see how it goes. It does not make it pocketable though.
That's really
I just want to say to Hands Turn that if you spam me enough, I'll probably end up with your icy blue. So you probably don't want to do that.
And this is.
I wish they made it pink clear battle XP color with glitter.
Yeah, that would be kind of.
It would be cool. We've seen the same colors for a while now. It would be cool to see some different ones, like a gold. I don't know, peak color.
I want the emerald green back from the RP2S.
Right.
Yeah. That or the blue from the RP2. That one.
Yeah, the RP2. That's my favorite color. Man, I really want that one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Is he playing? Oh.
So he's playing what is that?
The black just looks so
FX
plain
Zero?
to me, man. Like
Yeah, it is.
So I was thinking the black
all
with
in
like
for
some red
black
buttons.
devices with OLED, but nah.
Some black with some red buttons I thought would look really good or something.
I think they went too flat with the plastic. I don't know.
Yep, that too. It doesn't have like a texture to it. Like, and I'm not really a fan of that. Also, too, well, regarding Jedi's comment, I'm kind of done with the black and red aesthetic. Like, that was like the PC gamer aesthetic for like so many years that like I kind of grew past the whole black and red aesthetic. I'm done with it.
I get that.
Yeah. It's like every gaming laptop was black and red. Like, it was like everything was black and red for like a decade, dude. And I'm just like, I'm past it now.
I'm laughing because my desktop is black and red.
I told you, like that's like the gamer stuff. It was like black and red meant gamer. It was like
Jedi never got past it.
Nope. No. I'm excited for this. You know what I like, and I don't know how big Chris's hands are, but I mean, it doesn't look like it's very uncomfortable to hold the sticks and hold the console. So I'm excited. This is going to be a really just a fun device to play with. I'm excited to see it, and the end of this month is supposed to start shipping, right?
Yeah,
so
supposedly
hopefully we get them soon. This is pretty exciting stuff. All right, now.
You guys gonna put some sticks on it? You guys gonna
hype sticks?
Oh
do
yeah,
some hypes?
Yeah. I mean, always. If
I feel like some crystal hypes on the crystal device would look freaking fly, dude.
Retropup, you know what hype sticks are?
Nope.
Oh, you gotta go to. I'll send you a link. You gotta go to Etsy and look up Hypebox.
Turn on the lights for them. So cool when it has light.
Yeah, so we got a buddy that makes these sticks, and they're freaking amazing. And they're pretty much just for AY.
Yeah, look at that. It's so awesome.
And he's got like a bunch of different textures. They're super cool.
Yeah,
that's always kind of the
does
issue with the LEDs on like the Thor and like the Odin is obviously because they're only surrounds, like your thumbs are there, so you can't really. Most of the time, I tend to just have them turned off because I can't see them. So
yeah, you get some transparent joysticks, then
it gives me that arcade vibe, like when you were a kid and you go in the arcade and you know how vibrant and colorful everything is. Like that kind of what it hits me as. I thought Unicorn Environment was gamer since it increased it. What?
That's a good point too. The buttons do look kind of shiny, kind of slippery. I didn't feel like the ones on the Mangmi Air X were bad. I haven't played with the what is it called, the Mangmi Max or whatever. But
I think crystal buttons just have that aesthetic, dude. Like it's just the aesthetic. It's what a crystal button is, right? It looks shiny, it looks slippery, but I haven't had that issue, right? Like the Vita had recently I just had the OXP3, the One X Player 3 that I was messing with, testing for a week. That has crystal face buttons on it, super comfortable, super good buttons. Like it feels like any other button. It's not a big deal unless you're like get really sweaty thumb tips, which I don't know. I think that would be pretty rare and uncommon if you get pretty. I mean, sweaty palms while you game is one thing. If you get sweaty thumb tips,
like, Jedi, I put a link inside the chat in the back. If you click that actually gives you like up close like images of them, so you actually can see the buttons. they don't really look like super crystally like shiny. They're actually kind of soft toned.
Yeah.
So are they crystal? A little bit. I don't think that they're like super crystal though. Like
Those look
they
really
don't they don't say PS Vita to me.
Yeah, no. This Nest colorway looks really good too. I like that. It
Yeah.
looks like my OG
I'd
color.
never been a fan of that color, SNES.
Yeah, so see if you look at them, they kind of look a little dull, right?
Yeah, I see. Yeah, maybe they're. I think he's got a point.
All right, man, that crystal
Come on.
looks so good to me, dude. Like looking
Yeah.
at it, like I'm kind of, I was a little upset,
at
but
that
God,
red.
in that image, the
Oh,
red looks good too.
yeah,
I
the
wish it
red.
was a little bit more transparent on the red,
Mhm.
but it does look good.
Yeah, the purple.
purple
I think
always looks good.
a drop
Mhm.
more of purple, maybe just a
Yeah.
drop more.
It's not that see-through purple like
Oh, look
amber
at
ink.
that.
So
Whew, that is gorgeous.
yeah, that
is
icy blue is
gorgeous.
beautiful.
That
Yeah.
is gorgeous. And what, Lee? What color did you get? Did you pick?
I got that one. I got the icy blue.
Yeah, that is gorgeous. Oh, that's right. You got the icy blue flip also.
I did. Yeah.
I do like this. Their GC stuff is always pretty much perfect. Yeah, that looks really
The
good.
black is the most boring one to me this time around.
I like the kind of stealthy, all clean look that it has on it, though. I kind of
feel
I'm
like
sure
it's
somebody
just-
will trade you.
Some reason I feel like you're just gonna see your fingerprints on it. I don't know why. I don't know if
It's
it's the
possible.
texture or the plastic, but
Oh,
yeah.
I like that. The nice little texture. That was from the That's the same sticks that are on the triggers that are on the Odin, right? Like that kind of texture thing. Or
Yeah,
was
I
it?
think maybe they did this on the RP5.
Or the Flip 2 or something. But I like that. Oh, look, it has extra buttons. M1,
Yeah,
M2.
yeah.
Oh,
They
nice.
they put the same tech. I don't think I can get it on this camera, but they got the same texture on the RP5.
And look, they have M1 and M2, which I'm digging. Nice. I don't ever use the programmable buttons, but there you go. There you go, pup. All you got to do is stick it in your back pocket. That seems totally cool.
Break your
Like,
screen.
Nice
bro.
and safe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Crack your
Yeah.
screen right in half, brother.
But look, here's a good picture, Lee. I don't think these look slippery. I think they look pretty good.
Yeah, I think well, Retro's been in the game for a while. I don't think that they're gonna mess this up. There's so much hype for this one.
Yeah. Oh, this looks so dope. I'm excited about this. I am. Looks a
I'm
little
excited.
bigger
I mean, the
than-
OLED is the most exciting for me. Like that's sick.
I
dude.
like how thin it is. It's like what is it like that big? Man, I'm
It
excited.
gives me
I'm ready.
RP4 Pro vibes.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, speaking of OLED, the freaking Mangmi Y series, they're not putting OLEDs in them. They announced the screen. It's an IPS screen. So that's something else to look at. And I'm curious how that's going to impact the price of it. So we should.
If they put 8 gigs plus of RAM in it, I won't mind. If
Yeah.
they give me 4 gigs of RAM with an IPS screen, I'll be angry.
Retro Pup, what was your first experience with emulation?
Oh God, now you're asking. My first experience with emulation.
Wait, hold on. You look 17 years old. What do you mean? Oh God, it was like 2 weeks ago, dude.
I wish I was 17 years old. I am nearly 34. So
Mm.
You're a
got-
youngin' in here, bro.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah, I wish I was 34.
nice to see all my fathers have gathered. My
Maybe
first
2 fathers. We got a caveman down there.
but my first, I actually
great grandfather, dude.
I got a lot of the school IT USBs locked down because my dad had put a portable emulator on a USB stick, so we were just playing Pokemon Yellow all through like our IT lessons and stuff. So this is probably like 25, 26 years ago, and then we got caught, and they went right, okay. So and then all the USBs got locked down. So ever since then, I've been chasing that high and that thrill of secretly playing games in class.
And so first off, we spoke earlier. So both of your parents are gamers.
Yes.
That is dope. My
That
mom's
is
a
awesome.
gamer. My dad is not a gamer and not a tech person at all. So yeah, so that's pretty freaking awesome.
I had that companion cube too far down on the ladder
you
there,
go.
dude.
There you go.
Had to give that thing some presents.
Represent.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Vertical, horizontal. Well, actually, it's not fair. The vertical, horizontal clamshell, because I think I know the answer for you, pup.
For a clamshell, I'd probably go horizontal, I think. But I don't know. I always tend to kind of look at the devices as a whole and then see like how it all works. See, like I've had some verticals. I've gone like,
Okay, if you couldn't grab your Thor right now, what would you reach for?
probably the Odin or the RG Rotate actually, which I have really been enjoying.
That's awesome. I know.
Not even to play games, just to open and close it. Like,
It's a fidget toy. So far, everyone that has gotten it is actually super surprised on how much they enjoy the RG Rotate.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I haven't gotten Game Native to work on it. It crashes with the 3 gigs of RAM. That's okay.
Dude, I'm playing Power World 1.0 on here, dude. What are you talking about?
So, Lenovo announced a new handheld this week, and it's not a PC handheld, which was like kind of surprising. And it looks like it might be an Android handheld, but it's called, what is it called? The C700, the Cloud 700, the Cloud
C700.
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah,
was
just the one that they licensed their name and then backtracked on, or was that another Lenovo one I saw?
That's the Go2 thing. They backtrack on that.
It reminds me of the handheld that they were trying to make the first time, and I think Taki Udon covered it like immensely, and then they gave up on it, and it ended up in like a small fishing town in China in like boxes full of them, and they were just like selling them like black market style.
The Retropub, that's for you. The other one that they licensed out, and I guess they discontinued it already because they were like not doing good stuff with it. I guess there was all kinds of copyrighted stuff, and some people got wind of it. So I'm pretty sure that you can't even get it anymore. Of course,
I remember seeing it and laughing at the story.
Oh my god!
Of course, Hans Turn, our resident e-waste guy, has one. What? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, not me.
What are you doing, dude?
What? Join the show, bro.
Alex but comfy.
Alex but comfy. Evangelion
pillow.
pillow.
Go ahead on with the show. Don't mind me and my pillow.
So there's story behind this. He apparently beat everybody at Street Fighter to get this pillow.
And then the beating carried on when you left, right?
Oh my gosh.
Well, my wife told me that it's not allowed to stay home, that it has to go to the studio. I was like, what am I supposed to do with it in the studio? Like we don't have a couch in there, or I don't have a bed. Gosh. All right. So this is it. This is what I get to do with it in the studio. Right here.
That's funny.
Oh my god. So they announced this thing. It's called the C700. It's kind of a teaser. The message was, "We'll see you in August." It looks like it's a cloud-based device, maybe something similar to the G Cloud. Kind of cool. I'm curious to see what the price point, what the specs are. Because what's that company that just Acer just announced that cloud streaming device that's a Linux and it's got 1 gig of RAM, and it's like, what the heck is even that, right? So I'm curious to see what this has in it. Are they they call it the C700? Are gonna put one of the screens from the Y700 tablets in this thing, or like, what can we expect? I mean, I'm curious to see. I mean,
it's crazy how much of the aesthetic they took from Oda.
Yeah. That's true too. So it looks clean as hell in all white. I'm really digging it, but I'm curious to see what we're going to see. That's really all we got on it. We don't really know much other than the it's Xbox style, and they said they somewhere in the reference in that they said a cloud based or cloud gaming. So I'm assuming it's just a streaming device, but we'll see. Kind of an odd choice to me, I think. Especially with the Lenovo line, maybe they didn't want to impact the Y700 line, so they didn't make a dedicated gaming handheld because they have the Y700 and have that control and stuff. But I thought this was cool. I mean, again, depending on the price point, if this thing comes out as $350, it's meant for cloud gaming, I'm not buying it. But if it's a reasonable price, it might be kind of cool.
I hope it comes out with a good chipset, good RAM. It'll be nice.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Is this on anybody else's radar, or is it just me because I'm impulsive?
No, it looks
You know-
good to me. I mean, it just depends on specs.
I saw it, but when I saw cloud gaming, I'm expecting like a G class, so I'm thinking a lower powered SoC, 4 gigs of RAM, and then probably like 64 gigs of storage. So like in terms of emulation, it's going to be bleh. But
Right.
I ain't gonna lie though, if they price it like what they did with the Legion Go 2 now, they can shove that shit right up their ass, dude. We're past 30 minutes, so I can say that and feel confident about it. So I'm just saying, if that thing comes out as $1,000 or $1,500, bro, like, yeah, who cares?
Yeah, it definitely
cares?
cannot be insane. I think that they could probably get away. The funny thing is I really think they're going to price it where G Cloud was at the beginning. At some
Isn't
reason,
it
I feel like
like $300 or
$299.
something?
Yeah, I feel like
Nah.
$299, and it's hard in this market right now, right? With Rampocalypse, it's definitely going to have a higher tier price, and it probably won't be good.
All
I
right.
found this thing in my closet.
What
It's
is
probably
it?
been in there for a year.
Oh my god, I remember when you got
I remember
that.
this. Yeah, I remember
That's
this.
Yeah.
at
one.
least a year. Have you never taken
Like
that
I
out
was
of the
like,
box, dude?
oh, I think I forgot that thing. Like,
I think he took it out one time and he was like, "It's okay," and then he put it back in the box, and I don't think it's ever been out again.
Wow,
dude, look,
that's
it's like-
hysterical. That is hysterical. It's an X55,
it gives me
isn't it?
it
Like an
gives me
X55?
it gives me X55 vibes though. Yeah.
Oh, it's funny. So, Retropup and I were just talking about the X55. He hadn't had one before. Wow. That's
Oh yeah,
funny.
super comfy,
Yeah, that's hysterical.
super clicky triggers. R36S lovers, this is for you.
Yes, there you go.
I take if it has video out. Those are the handhelds that I usually take to like friends' places or like when we go to hang out in like big groups, and I just
It
plug
does.
it to TV, and yeah, we play like
HDMI.
Mario Kart all day, and people get a kick out of it. And like if it breaks or anything, I don't feel bad about it because it's like super cheap.
Oh, but I think that thing was expensive. Didn't you pay a good amount of money for that thing? Too loud?
I think he got it free. He was supposed to review it.
Oh, was it a review?
I don't know. Who knows? Contact the company and ask them. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I don't feel that bad. You know why? Because like, what has
I'm surprised they
QRD
put it
put
up.
out since then, dude? I mean, I think
haven't.
they were like a
haven't.
one and done. So now if they were dropping bangers, I'll be like, God, I messed up. Like, but
I screwed
like,
the pooch on that one.
they're gone.
Retropup, favorite game of all time.
All time.
All time favorite. Game.
Metal Gear Solid 1.
Oh yes, I love that.
Hell yeah. Okay. Favorite genre.
Of game or
Yeah.
I never really know. Like I tend to play a bit of all sorts. But if I'd probably go for your action adventure, just something you can, especially obviously like the such a broad generic term, but I think that for replayability, that's probably I'd probably say that.
Least favorite.
Sports.
Oh yeah.
Unless it's Tony Hawk's. If it's Tony Hawk, I'll play Tony Hawk's all day, every day.
That's fair. That's fair.
But I'm not like a football guy. When I had a lot of ROM packs recently, and I had to go through, and I was like, I'm gonna check out some Madden, and obviously we kind of have some events for the Super Bowl in the UK, but I think we've just started to get some like American style football teams, but it's not. It's not really a thing over here. So it's like I've no idea what I'm doing. Although hockey started creeping in, and I can understand that one. So yeah, definitely sports is the least favorite.
Fair. Okay. What do we got? What's your all-time favorite handheld?
Oh.
Is it cheating to say the Thor because it actually makes
It
me
is
money?
cheating.
Or is that... probably I know you class the Steam Deck as a handheld.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think because that's the one. So I'd bought it. It was kind of during COVID, and I was doing a lot of kind of remote work, and I was like, when it first came out, and it was there was like a kind of muted response, kind of like almost like we're seeing with the Steam Machine at the moment. There's that first wave of oh, Steam OS has got a lot of bugs and a lot of issues.
Mhm.
So I didn't get one as part of the first wave. But then then I saw I want to say Fan the Deck's stuff about kind of like some emulation setup, and then a lot of stuff Russ did. And I was like, I was playing emulators on my phone, on my laptop, on my PC, and I'm like, it's not a comfortable way. I want to sit on the couch. I want to chill out in bed at night. And so I thought I'll go for the Steam Deck, and I was like, I love this thing. Although it is now gathering dust whilst I am dedicating all the time to the Steam machine. But for a non kind of PC handheld, I'd probably say the 40XXV.
Okay, fair enough.
Just because it's and like I'd said to you kind of before, it's just comfy. It was easy. There's quite a few custom firmware options, and it's always one I can just kind of grab and go back to if I just want something easy.
Fair, very fair. Okay,
I'll probably change in half an hour's time when I think of something else. But
Lee, and you can't say the Conquer. Lee, you have to pick another one.
Me?
Yeah, you.
How can you tell him what he can't choose?
Because I'm a jerk. Because I'm a jerk.
No, that's not how that works. Dude.
All right. You can say the Conquer. Okay, you can pick the Conquer if you want. You can choose the Conquer.
You know, the funny thing is
alien.
I sat down the Conquer for a while, and actually the one that has been taking up my time lately has been the Odin 3.
Oh, good answer. Good answer.
The Odin 3, ever since they started bringing out better drivers for the Snapdragon 8 Elite, this guy started coming back. Cluster Tune actually fixes a lot of the fan issues. It doesn't really ramp up as hard. So it actually has been enjoyable to play.
I had my hand over the kick button. If you said Conquer, I was going to.
I'm going to tell you guys something about Jedi right now. Like, this guy, what he does is...
They're kicking each other. Okay, well, I mean, I guess it's just okay. We got 3 Alexes. I was gonna say we got 2 Alex.
So I'm gonna tell you something about Jedi. Like, this guy will literally tell somebody they can't pick something in order to force them into choosing what he wants them to choose. And this is the reason why he does it every time. He's like, you can't choose such and such, and it's because he's trying to force you into the choice that he wants. And that's what he does. And that's why he can't even respond right now, because he doesn't know. Yes, he kicked me and I kicked him, but I also turned down his audio to 0. So, so how about that?
Yeah, he just got it. G-Loud came in with a double tap. He was just like, I'm gonna get you.
Shit, I had no idea, ahead, bro. I had no idea, man.
You should have let him go for like 5 minutes straight.
I hope you
step ahead, bro.
Jerk. So Magic X, you guys see Magic X made an announcement today? They developed the custom-made 3.3-inch OLED screen for handheld that's coming out this year. How freaking cool is that?
3.5.
3.3.
It was 3.3?
Yeah. How freaking cool is that? The innovation they're doing is, I know. 3.2, 3.3, I don't know. But still, who has a OLED, a small screen, a screen that size it's OLED? I don't think anybody does, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Very cool.
I mean, I can think of a couple small
RP Mini? What's the RP Mini? 4?
4.
3.9. I can think of a couple small ones that were made for like ESP32s or for like Raspberry Pis and stuff like that, like for the watch faces and stuff. But that, like the 3.3-inch, I can't think of one specifically.
They do know that they're targeting an audience that's aging, and our eyes are getting worse with time, right?
Speak for yourself, bro. I still love 3.5-inch screens, bro.
They should be going in the opposite direction. We should be getting to 4, 5, 7, 8, 12.
My gosh.
But these already exist, bro.
Yeah, no joke, right? You had mentioned the Steam Machine, Pup. So I think it was Sadly Bradley, and I misplaced the article. Apparently, Valve has imported a bunch of frame parts, and then Lee and I were talking earlier. On the Steam page, there's a great on frame section just popped up, which is pretty cool. So I'm kind of wondering if you were starting to see little hints of of the Steam Frame stuff, and that's meaning that we're going to see something soon. There's a whole section on the Steam page for Gray Down Frame. I'm still hoping that this is a realistic price. I'm not not going to be shocked if it's not, but I'm really excited about this. I'm still really excited about this.
Yeah, I mean, with the what was it, the Valve Index? The Valve Index came in at like $1,000. So like, really, I'm just holding my breath at 1,000, really, and hope that it's not higher and it is lower. But I mean, that's my realistic point. Like Gigi said in the chat, $999. Yeah, I that's really realistically is where I'm sitting at. Like, I think $1,000, but I would be really happy if it wasn't.
Yeah.
But with the way Bob has been going, I think 1,000 is probably more realistic than anything.
That is a tough one. What do you got? What do you guys think, Tula? What do you think? What are you thinking? Are you excited? Are you still thinking the same thing? Because you were guessing initially. I think your guess was like 8. You said something 850. Is that kind of what your guess is still?
Yeah, I don't know anymore. I don't know. Whatever way. If gas goes up, if yacht fuel goes up, it'll probably be 1,000 or more. And if if yacht fuel goes down, probably we can see like 700. It just depends on how Gabe wakes up feeling.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
So with Alex Retropup, you're being the only one of us that has a state. Lee, do you have a Steam machine? Did you buy one?
I couldn't pull the trigger on it.
Okay.
Okay. Like it was tough because I wanted to buy it to be cool like all the other Alexes in here, but it didn't fall under handheld and it wasn't really small, so I had to put it in the computer rig category, and when I put it there, its price made 0 sense whatsoever, and so I had to pass.
Fair. And then what about you, Retropup? Is this something that's on your radar, especially since you have a Steam machine? Or are you not a VR guy?
So I did have the VR 1 and 2. But like I said, since moving house, it's been less feasible because of not really having the room. So I'll keep an eye on it. But again, it all comes down to price. And I can't see it being any lower than kind of 858.
Heyo, Astro.
I hope it's. I think 850 is the threshold for me where it's just too much. I don't know. I'm just not. We're Quest people and we love it, but I don't know if I could bring myself to. And I have an original Index in the closet, and I just don't know if I could bring myself to. I say that, but I end up buying both of them. I don't know. I have to see. Let me see. Because I have to get 2 because my kids are huge VR kids, so I'd have to get 2 of them. But
I'm definitely in the bag for the Steam VR. And me, I think quite a bit of us, except for Jedi, has talked about this pretty heavily because it's usually past Jedi's nap time or sleep time when we're talking about this stuff. But GG in chat and Too Loud and Clef from Game Talks Tech, we've gone over the Steam Frame so many times, and the biggest thing that has came up lately is that they're labeling it as a streaming device, not technically a hardcore VR machine. So that puts in a perspective that I'm hoping it performs the way I want it to, and it's just not going to be jank.
So, but isn't the chipset that they're speculating is more powerful than the chipset that's in the Quest 3s?
Yeah, it's slightly more powerful. But does that help it run AAA games? No, not really. I mean, I know that your rig will be doing most of the heavy lifting there. So, and I think they're going to focus more on networking and being able to send that information fast enough. But if you wanted to use this as a standalone device, I think it's just going to be a straight downhill battle there. I really think in terms of it being standalone and playing games, you'll get indie going. The VR library isn't that huge. So I don't know, maybe get half the library working. Yeah, it
Fair.
ain't gonna be power enough for VR. Yeah,
Fair enough.
exactly like we were saying. Like Gigi is saying too. It is powerful, but it's not enough for it to be a standalone VR.
Interesting. Well, we'll have to see. I guess the price, Matt, is really going to determine it. So I guess the price will determine it. I think it's time.
Pinto bands, old black bands, old black bands, pinto bands, old black bands, old black bands.
All right. So, Mr. Retro Pup, every time we
Yes.
have a new guest on, we ask them this question. You have to pick. There's no fence sitting. You got to pick one side or the other. Do you black beans or pinto beans?
Black beans.
Yes.
He's out of here.
Oh, that's another one for black beans. What is that, like 36-4?
We don't really have pinto beans over here, and I use black beans quite a lot in cooking. Like if I do, but they work well in anything. So it's a regional disadvantage. It's not
No, they don't.
not a taste preference.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Look, somebody even said, get him out of here. As soon as you said black beans, somebody said in the chat, get him out of here.
It is the
before I get
correct
my back.
answer. It is
Black
the
beans
correct
matter.
answer.
God, fence sitting only. Okay, so interesting. There we go. So if you guys watch Retropop's channel over the last couple weeks, almost daily, he's released a different video about front ends, specifically like on the Thor and stuff like that, right? So I thought it was interesting because he released with all the different front ends. A lot of us know that Too Loud, he keeps removing the pinto beans thing for the screen. I was wondering why the cards.
You're muted, bro.
You want to be right so bad that when you get one person that agrees with you, you're like, oh, it has to be on screen. No,
Yeah, I don't know what
pinto
you're talking
beans
about.
has been the losing end of this argument.
It
since-
has been.
Okay, you're putting the same comments back on screen. It's not
I don't know,
more than
those
one.
all
Like
perfect comments. I know
you're
what you're
putting
talking
literally the same ones.
about.
All right,
Nope, I know
you've
what
been
you're talking
losing this argument since the inception of Safe State. Like,
Yes.
I mean, it has to be like freaking 40-2.
about.
Like
No Nintendo. No Nintendo. Sorry. No Nintendo.
I know.
No Nintendo. No Nintendo.
I know. People with uncalibrated taste buds agree with you. You're right.
Fair enough.
Oh man.
As I was saying, so where Retropop has a taste for every single front end, and Jerkface over here doesn't like any front ends. And no matter what I do, I always end up going back to ESDE. So what's
Yeah,
your
that's
front end of choice? Lee.
Me?
Yeah.
ESDE. It's annoying how you get it. Like you gotta pay the $5 and then you can cancel it, and then you gotta wait for like an email to come in to get the next like version. And sometimes my spam folder kills it, so that's annoying. But because they only show up like once every 6 months, so my algorithm is like, "What is this? Throw it away." But in terms of like setup and everything, I feel like it takes the least amount of my time, which is the reason why I go with it.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. And funny thing about that is that I always end up on the same theme too. So just so you know, Tula and Iconic said that pinto beans are better because black beans suck. I'm not gonna put all the notes up there, but I'm just putting it out there. Also,
You can live in your own fantasy world for the rest of your freaking eternal life, Grant.
I don't know what he's got going on. He's having some technical difficulties.
Right. I don't have to even fight with you. You'll be closing your own browser here within like the next 5 minutes.
So, Mr. Pup, I have to put you on the spot.
Okay.
Pick your favorite front end for Android.
Well, it's going to be very, very biased, but Neo Station currently because
Okay.
I am.
Wow.
Oh,
of the
dude,
dev
I
team for
tried. I
that.
tried. I
So-
can't.
Yeah.
But we have an inside now, Tula. You got to hear the story. We have an inside. And why are you biased?
Because I'm part of the dev team now, so that's.
But
No,
So
I
it's
feel
all
that. Look,
better now, right?
I'll be
That's what
honest
that
with you.
means.
The main developer of Neo Station wrote me like 4 months ago and asked me if I would partake in testing the front end. And if you're out there, buddy, I'm sorry I ghosted you because I don't really give a crap about front ends. And then second of all, I just don't give a crap about front ends. And third of all, if there is a front end that I like, it's Isu. Isu is really grown on me a ton.
They do an
actually
update video on
good.
Isu today.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Isu's killing it. That latest update, like really good. I'm happy with the direction they're going. But I'm the type of person where on Android, like I'm more than fine just navigating the operating system. I don't have to have a front end.
So now you're doing standalone emulators, or you're doing everything through RetroArch?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do both. I do both. It depends on the system.
Yeah,
So
both.
honest, like I install all the standalone systems as well as RetroArch. But if it's available on RetroArch, I generally will use the RetroArch. Outside of, I mean, besides like I know like technically like GameCube and stuff like that is on RetroArch. I don't use RetroArch for that. Nor do I use RetroArch for like Nintendo DS. Anything above PlayStation 1, I'll use their standalones. Anything PlayStation 1 and below, I'll use RetroArch.
Yeah, I'm there with too. Like it's like 16-bit and below is RetroArch, and then anything above that should have its own standalone, like Duck Station for PlayStation, Recast for Dreamcast, and like things like that.
Yeah.
They definitely.
But I
need
really
it.
do like RetroArch. So if I can play the stuff in RetroArch, I'll use RetroArch because RetroArch's fire.
I don't know what the hell's wrong with these savage monsters who plays games without front ends.
It takes too much time. Like when you have 200 plus handhelds, you ain't gonna sit there and set up every
200 plus handhelds.
Yeah, you're not gonna set up every single one of them, man. It's just too much work.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, right? Like the initial setup, and then like
that's the best part.
Am I gonna continue to? No, for you, like you love that, dude. I'm so far past, and granted, I know it's like that for a lot of people. Like for me, I got to the point where it's like I've gone through so many handhelds at this point. I don't know which ones I'm gonna use consistently until I actually just continue to pick it up, and it's just very random. So like the Thor, I will go out of my way to fully set up my Thor. I will go out of my way to fully set up those devices that I know are going to stay in a consistent rotation. But for everything else, I'm not going to sit here and do all of this stuff and scrape 2,000 games and I'm not doing it. I have too much other stuff to do. I have 5 kids. I have a wife. I have a life.
Exactly.
I have a freaking YouTube channel. Like I can't do it, bro. Like, I mean, if you're old and you have nothing else better to do besides get up at 5 a.m. and freaking like just sit there and stare at the sky while you drink a coffee, do it. Have at it, Hoss. But for me, I got stuff to do, bro. Like watch One Piece and freaking like,
those are all shitty excuses.
Okay, so what we need is what we need is you're part of the Neo Station dev team now, right? Right. So this is what I need for a front end. Okay. You download the app, you turn it on, and it says, "Hey, give me all these permissions." I click them all, and it does everything for me. I just set it on the kitchen counter. I walk away. I take care of the kid. I eat some food, drink a cup of coffee, come back, and it's done. Like it just makes the folders, recategorizes all my games, scrapes at the same time, gets a basic theme done, and then I come back and it's
gets
done.
rid of duplicates, just everything, everything, dude.
That's what I needed to do.
I did launch an app yesterday, which is designed as an Android toolkit, and one of the features is it currently it zips your ROMs if you've got RetroArch compatible ROMs that aren't zips, just to save a bit of space, and it auto generates M3U files for
for the bin,
your multi-discs, and it has like an ESD separate setting, obviously because it's the weird files as folders. For some reason, they're the only one that does it like that. And it's got a Vita 3K shortcut generator in there because I couldn't get access to the actual file structure to extract the game IDs and do it automatically. So I'm hoping.
Hold on, I want to
point
share
can
something
merge
from
these
Hans
into-
Turn, who thinks we just started doing this stuff yesterday.
The problem with
Hans Turn
it is
says,
like they all don't work the same way.
scrape and save your files on your PC. Just transfer every time you do your ROMs. LOL. Dude, I was doing this 4 years ago, and I'm also done with that. So
Yeah.
I just want you to know, like, nobody here is new to doing this stuff, bro. Like,
My
we've been
God.
doing
Well,
it.
you know, the annoying part now is like they changed their media structure, right? So like even if you have all the media and you throw it in there, sometimes it doesn't even populate it. It's just like, I don't know what I'm doing.
And now you're just taking up space on your SD card for
Yeah.
what? Like,
Yeah.
come on. No, thank
I think there's
you.
definitely a
thank you.
reason that a lot of the front ends have started using the ESDE import or like updating their structure to match, especially like the ROM folder naming and then like the media handling. It's like you take it from the best. So that's what we did.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
ESDE is boring to me. I know that's blasphemy to a lot of people.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, they're all boring. All of them.
To me, it's like I'm gonna put ESDE on here for my device to look like my $50 Linux handheld. I'll pass. Like, I'm okay.
You know, the reason why I go to ESDE is because the themes. Like really, I think the themes are so
There's a lot of
clean,
themes,
and
there are.
and they look good. And so far across every screen size I have done, they fit really well. So like
That's
I
true.
always go back.
True.
I think with the
I just
way
like
they design
ESU because
their
it's something
themes as well.
different, dude.
With the way that the ESD themes are done with the XML files, and it's like when you change a theme, it feels like a totally different experience. Whereas a lot of them, it's like, oh, you can have a fresh coat of paint, you can change your colors, but outside, you can swap some images.
Yeah, but altering the theme too, they made it super easy because like you just go into the theme settings and it's like, oh, I want it dark. Oh, I want the text to be larger, and like it just does it. I mean, yeah, do you have to wait for it to populate all of it? Yeah, which is annoying, but it just does it, and I can't complain.
Well, I remember when I first covered ESDE because it's always like my favorite front end. I've used it for years across like different platforms, and I had so many comments that were like, "Oh, it's actually like quite an easy setup." And I was like, "Yeah, who says it's not?" And apparently, people found it really intimidating and really difficult. I'm like,
Really? Wow.
what? Are you sure
No.
you're looking at the right one?
It's not, other than some small tweaks you turn off so that when it scrapes, it doesn't take as long as it can. Like I never scrape the manuals. I find that it takes so much more time and space. A lot of
Oh
time.
my god! I used to have a buddy in this space that
Yes.
swore by the manuals. I was like, "What are you gonna do with the stupid manual, bro?"
Yo, he even made a
Yeah.
video about why it was cool to have the manuals. I remember that video.
he loved
Hobby
it.
Retro, Play Retro.
Yeah, Javi play retro.
Yeah,
That's
man.
my buddy, man. And,
Depending
he swore
on-
by the manuals, dude.
Yeah, depending on how much time I want to waste, I'll depend on if I want to scrape videos or not. Because like videos are cool for the screensavers and everything, but sometimes I'm just like, no, I don't got time for videos. Just give me
I don't know
images.
if I ever do videos anymore. I don't know if I ever do videos. Yeah. I can't think of the last time I did videos. Oh, I did a Raspberry Pi for that.
I do videos.
I don't. That
I try because it makes the screensaver so cool. Like that's what its main purpose is.
I feel like it just takes longer. I don't know.
It does. It
It
does
does.
take
It takes
longer.
way longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It takes way longer.
It's not. I feel like it. No, it does.
Retropop, what other hobbies you have besides your gaming on YouTube? The stuff that you do on YouTube.
So I on a bit of a break at the moment, but I occasionally do stand up. I've kind of done it off and on just for years.
Really?
Ooh.
So there's in Manchester. I live in Stockport, which is like next to Manchester. There's like we have a massive scene in like the north of England. It's very different to like the kind of London scene. So I'm on a bit of a break at the moment, which was like the YouTube stuff has kind of been taking up most of my time. So it's like I can, but it's always going to be there, so I can always go back to it.
We got an hour left. Let's go get some popcorn, bro, and we got front row seats.
God.
I am so out of practice.
And
but
your
yeah,
YouTube
and like
stuff is big, man, because you are releasing videos every day, and they're doing really well. So I can see that. So
well,
I
I
want to see a mixture. Like you just get up on a stand-up stage and have a Thor and be like making jokes, but they're also showing how to get like ECU running on the Thor at the same time.
Dude, he needs
That
to do a
would-
stand-up, like a roast session of all the worst handhelds. Like it just got all the words. It has like a straight.
The one
roast
guy in
session,
the
dude.
audience
Like,
who would appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, if I were to do that, at least like if I was bombing, then well, I could amuse myself for 10 minutes.
There you go. Yeah. Now you have one heckler in the audience. The Pocket V90S was a gem. What are you talking about?
Oh my god,
Get out.
dude.
No.
Yeah. You just start cooking them, bro.
But no, like I said, and obviously doing the YouTube side and then getting more involved with like the Neo Station developments. I've only recently kind of been getting more involved with that because I've always kind of been a bit of like a script kiddie and doing little automations and I did a couple of videos a while ago which I kind of put on pause for a bit where I covered self-hosting and running like a home media library and stuff because I'm a big like movie TV guy. So I thought like, if I'm gonna build it, I might as well record it and then that's something
You ever
else I
feel
can
like you're
put on the
biting
channel.
off more than you can chew?
Sometimes I definitely had a bit of a crisis yesterday when I released my app. Just because I was like, oh, I've been working on. I had some scripts a while ago, and I was like, I know what I'll do. I've got GitHub Copilot through my work, so I'll just. And I've never built an Android app, so what I'll do is I'll take these scripts that I've done for zipping files and creating M3Us, and I'll give it a nice little app structure, and then I'll just mention it on my channel and then see if I can get it on like Obtainium and stuff like that. So I released the video and then that was doing really well. And I was like, oh, I'll pop the link in the Reddit. And I'd used an AI image just for like the app icon, just like a last minute. Well, I just stick that in there. It's fine. Did not realize the can of worms that would open. And it was just like downvote city. And then people asked like, why have you used an AI image? And I was honest. I was like, because I'm not an artist and it was something last minute and that made it worse. So don't throw fuel on that fire. So I was definitely like a bit of a kind of more negative headspace. So eventually I was just like, no, I can't be dealing with the negativity. It's like, it's a free little app. It was just something to kind of help people out. And on the YouTube side's been fine. It's been really supportive. So I was like, I know kind of, I'm very quickly learning kind of different audiences on different sides.
Well, you know, you got your UX and graphic designers, and then you got your coders. They definitely aren't one and done.
Yeah,
they're usually two separate people.
Yeah, it definitely. And I was someone who, like, when it comes to I was a skeptic, and in some aspects still am a skeptic. But for like, and then because loads of it, I have like, oh, I bet you just did all the code in AI, and I was like, well, not the original code, but the Android side, yeah, because I don't know Kotlin, like, it's not.
Yeah, makes sense.
Like, I don't speak Spanish either. Like, so
yeah,
I could probably understand some
right.
words. But my argument for that has always been like obviously it's doing a lot of the manual structuring. But if I need to go in and change something, I can read it to go, oh, it's gone wrong there. I can go in and change it to more to what I want. Obviously, I'm never going to sit there and blindly go, right, off you go, release it. Like, it might completely kill your handheld or give you a virus or something.
Right.
But and I think I've already decided that whilst, because I've had the channel for probably since like 15 years or so, I think I've had it, and it was always kind of like I had a random video here and there, just like a, you know, from the PlayStation, the share, like sharing straight from the PlayStation. Oh, I've done this trophy or this difficult level, so I just quickly share that, and I'd kind of like passively got a couple hundred subscribers. And then when it came to the Thor, I think I'd seen someone asked about, I want to say it was one of the little sidebar, you know, the AYN management screen.
Yeah, their horrible performance tab.
That's the one, yeah. So it has this, obviously, this really visible light
one,
thing.
yeah.
So I just did like a little video. I'm like, oh yeah, here's how you hide it. You go over your day, you can do this, but you'd want to change the opacity so you can still got the functionality if you want per app profiles, which I always recommend. And that started to do really well. And I was like, I kept seeing people ask questions about other stuff, and I was like, oh, just show them rather than trying to type it out. And then that started to do really well. And I was like, oh, I'm going to start covering more. I'm going to see how I get on, do some more guides. And then it's really since, I think, end of January, start of February, when I started doing videos regularly, it's really taken off. But recently, I've just passed 5,000 subs, so I was like, oh, I want to see if I can carry on the momentum and get to 10 by the end of the year. So I was like, right, Cocoon it is. Thor. So I've covered the majority of what I wanted to cover with the Thor. So I'm working on the Steam Machine review, which is something that I really want to take my time with because I imagine it'll be a totally different audience, and I want to kind of go for a quality over quantity. Now I've started to build a little bit of a baseline, and even I look back at my original videos and I was like, I've learned a lot about editing and lighting and all sorts. So it's been quite a journey. So I'll the daily videos will stop shortly, and then it'll just be like a kind of steady couple a week with a bit more care paid to them. So
That's fair.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I do want to touch really quick on Ren 1818 Ren's comment. He said, Hagen, I don't know who's Hagen, but I think that was a typo. Hagen, you seen or I don't know,
Maybe
haven't you
Hagen.
seen? Yeah, you've seen the number of backers on the 1X player devices coming out. It's through the roof. Yeah, dude, congratulations to 1X player.
They priced
Phenomenal company.
competitive.
Excellent products, yes, very aggressively priced. You know, the 1X Player 3 with I just finished reviewing it. Actually working on editing the review now, and I should have that out tomorrow. Dude, with that Intel G3 Extreme, absolutely glorious product. And you know, it has taken over the place of the Legion Go 2 for me. So great job with that. And it's also the 1X Player 3 has actually outsold the Apex's Indiegogo campaign. So that's really, really good for them. Also, they have the X2 Mini Pro with the 388 Max. Awesome product as well. I'm probably going to stupidly order that one, and not stupidly because it's a stupid thing, but it's stupid when I just spent already a couple $1,000 and I'm going to just drop another couple thousand on another handheld, and I don't even know what the tariffs are going to look like for me. So, yeah, I'll probably be ordering that one as well. And, yeah, look forward to some of those videos. But yeah, congratulations to 1X Player. Their team, they're really, really good people. Like, we had a blast with them. For those of you guys that don't know, we did go to Shenzhen, China, to do the product launch on the 1X Player 3, and that was a great time. They were amazing hosts and very, very welcoming people. And yeah, I'm very happy for their success. So, yeah, congratulations, 1X Player.
Yeah, for sure.
The both of the devices are just, I mean, they're badass. There's no other way to put it. They're completely badass. I am a huge fan of what Intel's doing in this space with these devices and making competitive. And the G3, when we were in China, we were at 1X headquarters and we got to play with the devices hands-on with both the X2 Mini Pro and the 1X Player 3, and they're just stellar experiences. And I am also a Legion Go 2 fan, and I actually recently got rid of my Legion Go 2 in anticipation of these devices, and I can't wait. I'm thrilled with them. Bravo. I'm a huge MSI fan, and I actually I regret a little bit now, but I canceled my MSI Claw EX8 pre-order because of the OXP3. But yeah, no, like he said, stellar job 1X. I mean, after meeting them, great people. Just the whole experience was awesome. I love what they're doing. I'm super excited for it. I'm glad to see this campaign is this successful. So I'm really, really excited.
Can you elaborate? I think I know why, because we talk every day, but can you elaborate on why you feel the regret of canceling the Claw? Is it because of something to do with the OXP3, or is it separate?
Why do I regret canceling it?
Why you feel regret? Because you said you feel a little bit of regret of canceling the pre-order for the Claw.
Because I'm impulsive, and
having a new device.
Yeah, I want impulsive on the yeah, but no. So I have hella FOMO with these devices, right? So I canceled it because once we got to play with the OXP3 in hand, and I'm like, this is amazing, right? This is so cool. And then they did that Indiegogo with that ridiculous launch price. I mean, and I had already pre-ordered the EX8, which was $1,800, right? So I was like, and then the OXP3 and I mean, I don't know. But I was all in on not the A8, but the Claw before that, the AA Plus. I love that device, and so I was really excited about this one, even with the chin. I dug it. I thought it was really cool, but still, it's I don't know. we'll see. Maybe I won't, but I have a feeling that once I really get the OXP3 in hand and it's mine and I get to play with it and I could really go, I probably won't. I feel like I probably won't even look at the claw anymore or be concerned about it. We'll see. I'm excited. Lee, did you order any of those? You ordered the OXP3 or something? Are you?
I ordered the OXP3.
And that's saying a lot because Lee was off the x86 train.
Yeah,
So
I was. Game Native was really scratching that itch for PC gaming, and I was like, I told Jedi and Tula, I was like, I've sworn off like x86s. I don't even pick them up anymore. And then I watched like all of their videos. Like I watched Too Loud and Jedi and GG and Nally. Basically everyone from like Handhelds United, and they just got me hyped about it. Like I mean, everything they were saying about it sounded amazing. The low TDP to play games got me like almost instantly, because that's what I want. I just want long battery life, like really, really long battery life. And so I'm like messaging Too Loud. I'm like, all right, dude, what am I buying? Like, what do I need here? I was really gonna wait to see if they were going to do a collab for like maybe Gundam, because they did Gundam for their older Intel device, and then they've done EVA devices for their AMD versions. Like they've had 3 EVA devices, and so I was like, man, do I wait? But that price was amazing. Like, how do you wait? How do you wait?
Yeah, that EVA's probably going to come out $1,000 more. Just because of the EVA or the Gundam. I would honestly, I would expect, and here's a little I guess insider info. If they were to do one, I think it would probably be a Gundam and not an EVA, because our friendly neighborhood ETA Prime really was pushing for having another Gundam.
Yep.
And so ETA Prime was there with us in Shenzhen, China, and he's really a huge Gundam fan, for those of you that don't know. And so he was really, really pushy on like, let's make this one a Gundam again. We've had a couple of EVAs in a row. Let's get another Gundam. So I think if they're gonna push one, it's probably gonna be a Gundam. Yep. Really quick for Ernie, he said I would get the claw just because I can upgrade the storage. Dude, you can also upgrade the storage in the One X Player 3. We actually had one of the engineers show us there in person how easy it was, and I think Nelly from Gaming Repair also put out a video on it. So it's not a crazy procedure, basically like you're going to pop off the back plate, which I think is 6 screws. You got 4 screws running across the bottom. There's a plastic bracket with some antenna wires running over it. You're going to pop those little antenna wires off, pop off that little plastic bracket, pull off your cooling fan, which is another 4 screws. And there you have access to your SSD.
No, they won't void your warranty for an SSD upgrade. They never have. Technically, all the boutiques never do.
Yeah, no, I mean, they make it seem a certain way to cover their bases, But if it's like simply you're doing an SSD swap, I couldn't see One X Player voiding your warranty for an SSD swap.
Yeah, there's so many people that do it, and I see that their devices get repaired all the time.
Yep.
Like,
Mind you, they're also the ones who brought us into the room with their engineers to have the engineer show us how to do the SSD swap.
Very true. I was going to say that. So, and they were very encouraging, knowing full well that Nelly was going to tear that thing apart as soon as she got her hands on it, and they were all in on it. So.
I think in this Rampoculus with SSD constraints, I think that they know that this is going to become a very common thing with their devices. They only can supply you with so much to keep that competitive price, and they know that people are probably sitting on 2 terabyte, 4 terabyte drives, and they're like, people are going to open this thing. Like we can't stop them.
especially with I think the Max Q had a 1 terabyte. So
it did. Yep.
With just having only a 1 terabyte, I mean, dude, we're x86 players. We know how quick that 1 TB fills up. It's like lightning, like you get 10 good sized games and that thing's already maxed out, So I mean, Call of Duty by itself with Warzone, Zombies, multiplayer, I think is 353 gigabytes. So, Battlefield 6 is another 123, 140. So look, that thing maxes out really quick. I mean, the nice thing with them, for those of you who are concerned with warranty, and I actually recently got these, but
Oh yeah, the buy-win express cards.
The little
yeah.
buy-win SSDs, dude. Like you don't
Yeah.
have to open it up. You got full SSD speed, the size of a micro SD card, and you just pop that in, and you still have an SD card slot. So you get, dude. This is only a 512. I could throw this in with another 512 SD card, which I use for my emulation stuff. So I have a 512 with my emulation stuff. I pop that in, pop this in, and don't even change the drive. Right there, I have 2 TB. So, but they make these up to 2 TB, and yeah, they can get a little bit costly, to be honest, but cost to convenience, I guess. That's it. You're not having to open it up, and hopefully it's going to come down some. But I mean, they are costly. They are costly.
The tariffs and everything
but,
now,
I mean,
they're really costly. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but if you look at, dude, like let's be fair here, right? Like, how much is a 2 TB SSD? It's like $400, dude. It's like $400 for a 2280, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think the 2 TB of these are like $500.
They're 8.
No, they're not 8. I was just on their Indiegogo. They're cheaper on the Indiegogo with the 1X devices.
With the 1X, because when we were at Bywin, they were like with the fees and stuff like that. The 2 TB in the US are 8. I was like, But,
no, on the Indiegogo, I believe you can get them closer to 5 or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's closer to 5. The 512 is like, I think like a 150 or something like that, which is still expensive. But dude, how much, bro? Here's another one. How much is a 512 gigabyte SD card now?
about the same. That's about the same. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like we're in a crazy time. Like, let's remember that. Like, we are literally in a crazy time. Thankfully, Bywin did say that potentially they will be licensing out this whole system, so other manufacturers could start producing them, and then we'll see the cost of these things go down. So,
I would like to believe that, Trice, but basically our floor will become our new ceiling even when all of this ends. Like there's not going to be like, it's over, let's lower our prices. Maybe they
They'll
drop
come down some, but
$50,
Yeah.
and but
You,
prices are still going to be brutal.
yeah.
Retro Pup, are you having any other PC handhelds besides your Steam Deck? Is any of this stuff on your radar? Or are you kind of just doing exclusively like your Android stuff? And
I think for now, because like I said, obviously, like
your Steam machine, you just got
the Thor is working, and then I've just got the Steam machine as well.
Right.
So I'd seen like some of the Lenovo stuff, and I was kind of keeping an eye on it, but then it was like, is it something I'd really would use? Because like they're not, like the Steam Deck does quite well over here, but you see the occasional Steam Deck out and about, but you don't see obviously the Lenovo's or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of dipped my toe in the water with it, but like obviously with the prices as they are, and obviously for what you're getting, it's usually quite reasonable. But it's something I've been just blowing a load of money on the Steam machine. I don't know. It's just something that I'll probably explore at some point, but it's like a lower priority. I'm more in that kind of retro handheld scene at the moment. So
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Lee.
No, you go, because mine probably gonna be a little longer.
No, I saw this the other day in Speedcast. This is called a Canadian standoff. But so you go.
Okay. Well, I was just curious about two things. So one is what your background was in coding, because it seems like you're pretty knowledgeable in all of this stuff. I do say that you dabble in Kotlin. So like that's
I do now.
You do now for the Android APKs. Yeah. Is this your job, or did you just pick it up?
So my background, I just come from like an administration and finance. But what happened was I was using a lot of spreadsheets, a lot of Excel, and I've always kind of had tech as a hobby. Like my dad, he's a certified Microsoft trainer, so we were always kind of building computers as a kid and that. And then it got to the point where I was like, oh, I can make this part of my job easier by knocking up a little macro script in VBA. Right. And then the more I started to do, I was like, actually, I kind of like this. And I did some like online coding courses and stuff. But I always find it very difficult because they'll give you some perfect data and a perfect scenario, and it's like, oh, you just do this, and it's like, I don't really feel like I've learned anything. But from the jobs I've had, it's like, oh, I have this problem specific to my role. How do I solve it? And it just kind of snowballed from there. And then I was lucky enough to land a job where it was a case of I work for a company that we repair train parts. So a lot of it's a lot of old dudes, a lot of pen and paper. And they basically said, like, yeah, we need to like modernize, digitize a lot of this stuff. So I basically kind of left to my own devices. I just like basically go up to people and say, right, what's going on? Like, how can I help? And then, right, okay, here's what I can do. I can build you something, some automations, just streamline some stuff. It's kind of grown from there, really. And now it's starting to bleed over into like with the release of my app Mimir, it's like, well, I can start helping out guys on GitHub and obviously joining the NeoStation dev team as well, and learning so much off those guys, because I've not done it to this level before, and those dudes are like professional,
Right.
like high level software devs, and I'm like, oh, I've just done this pull request, and they're going, what have you done? Do it again. Here's what I'm like. Oh, okay, I'm learning.
Okay. My second question. Maybe you have this somewhere on your YouTube in the description or something. But how did you come up with Retro Pup? Or does it have any significant value? Or anything?
I have a dog.
That was it.
That was it. I think I remember because everything I used so my surname's Cook, so everything was Alex Won't Cook because my middle name's Will. So it was just like a funny little play on that. And then when I started to do these Thor videos, I was like, well, I feel like I kind of need something a bit more like branded, and it seems as this is becoming a bit of a new hobby. And then I think I was just Googling like retro handheld, and then I was just like, well, that's been taken.
Right.
And then I just kind of looked at my dog Maple, and I was like, retro dog? Nah, like retro puppy? Oh, that'll do, retro pup. So that was basically it, really.
Well, that's interesting. Well, at least you can maybe make some comedic stand-up jokes on it, or have it says some infamous lore now.
He probably looked up Too Loud Tech, and he was like, "Damn it, it's taken, dude!" Like, shit.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah. So, I have a question for you. So, you're like, when it does come to x86 and stuff, you're like a Steam bro, and you're with the whole Steam OS operating
definitely more
system.
on the Steam side. I only really I've started getting more into it with testing out the Steam machine. Because like when I first got the Steam Deck, it was like, right, okay, I'll set up my SSH, and then I can do everything from my computer rather than having to like fight through doing it on the handheld. And it's like, oh yeah, you can plug a mouse and keyboard in. And I was like, yeah, but I'm gonna have to get an adapter, like a USB-C, so I can put peripherals in. Whereas obviously kind of getting more into these scripts, and I was playing around the other day with the Steam machine, and I don't know if any of you are familiar with the Bezel project.
No.
Yep.
So I'd found their script, and I was like, okay, how do I get this script to apply to SteamOS? Because there wasn't like an official one. I think there was a couple of people who'd kind of done it on like their GitHubs and stuff, but it seemed, I don't know if something had changed, and I tried theirs and it didn't quite work. So definitely kind of learning SteamOS side, which is weird because I always like looked at Linux and kind of went, no. But,
that's most of us.
Yeah. But I think SteamOS, for the most part, if you are interested in dipping your toe in Linux, it's definitely relatively friendly, I'd say. Obviously, it's not friendly, but it's easier compared to some of the different distros out there. Because I remember being a kid and my dad had like dual triple boots of like always different. He's like, oh, look at this, and I'm like, I don't understand what any of this is. Like, oh, can I just watch a video? Oh no, you have to install these repositories and these dependencies, and you have to run a command. I'm like, I just want to click something. I don't.
No,
SteamOS is a bit of best of both worlds.
So my question for you is, if you were looking for a Steam Deck today with the prices that they've rise to, would you still buy a Steam Deck, or would you consider something else like the Xbox Ally X or like the One X Player 3, or one of the competing handhelds that give you a little bit more performance instead of buying a Steam Deck?
The prices the Steam Deck are now, I wouldn't pay. As much as I love it, I think I can't think what I paid. Mine's I've got the LCD. I think I've got the 256 gig model, if I remember rightly.
So probably around 500 or something.
Yeah, it was around £400, $500. And I love it, but what is it now? Is it like 7, 8? I know it's the OLED one, but I know it's
they're like
Yeah,
close to
the-
1,000.
almost double.
Yeah.
So
the
I-
starting
they're
price
going pretty
is
close to
$750.
$1,000
Yeah,
now.
Yeah, the starting price is $750.
Yeah, which is crazy, and I'm like, I cannot justify that for what it is. So I definitely have a look. Obviously, it all depends on if they came out and they said, oh, we've got like these crazy internals and it's competitively priced, then it's something I consider. But I'd definitely be, and obviously, I think the Steam Deck is obviously kind of started that trend for the handheld PC. So now there's more options. Then it's definitely, when it comes to look at getting a new one, I'll definitely look and see what's out there, and then see what's the most value for money, whilst not kind of sacrificing performance or compromising. So
No, that makes sense. Well, it's hard to sacrifice performance when you're talking about a Steam Deck. Everything is a toaster is outliving
It's a
that thing now.
yeah.
So, no, I was just curious because a lot of them have official SteamOS support now, so you can literally just run SteamOS on these other devices, and you're just getting more performance. The one thing that SteamOS had going for it was efficiency, and now we're starting to see chips like the G3 Extreme come through with high efficiency, so and better performance. So I was just curious because I think I also was like, I bought the Steam Deck when it originally launched, and I loved it. I thought for a long time, I said it's the best controller system on any handheld to date. And then I felt the Xbox Ally, and I was kind of like, okay, well, I mean, we're getting somewhere now because this thing feels like a legit controller, and so it's fun to see how everything has progressed in this space. But I don't know. I think I'm ready to see a Steam Deck 2, and I think a lot of other people are too. So I was just curious where you stood on that. But I can see where like using it as a machine to SSH into other devices is convenient, and yeah, it always had its. I think the coder bros really love SteamOS, like because it's Linux. So there's that.
The environment is completely controllable as long as you know what you're doing. So yeah.
Fair enough.
And also break stuff. So there's
You
Oh
can't.
yeah,
that risk.
well, you can't have fun if you can't break stuff. So
Yeah, and there's a lot of distros that lack UI also. So like just working in a command box that most people feel comfortable in there.
Well, I think that's one thing I've found is kind of dipping my toe with the Android stuff. Is I've been trying to set up or get a good sync thing set up for so long, and going back to what you guys said before about RetroArch versus standalone. So I'm on the same boat. I'd say probably PS1 when it start like DuckStation, but obviously the developer for DuckStation, he's kind of abandoned the Android fork because there's some backlash, and that's entirely his prerogative. But I think Joey has recently done some sort of patch.
He did.
I've not had a chance
internal memory or something. Yep.
Yeah. Because and it's so weird. Like I use an iPhone just for my phone, and like a lot of these handhelds, I have an Android for my work phone, so I've kind of got a little bit of both. But when I remember a couple of years ago, and when it was always like the iPhone user, Android user, and I'm like, I do not care. But from the Android side, it's always like, oh, it's open, you can customize it, you can do whatever you want with it. And now it seems that Android, Google are going in that direction of the Apple way, and it's like, no,
sucks.
It's really, and I had someone ask me this morning, oh, the app that I've just released, will it still work in September when these changes come in? And I was like, well, if you have to go into a setting and then wait 24 hours, and then that allows you to sideload stuff. But I'm like, your unique selling point of being this like approachable, but if you want to delve deeper into it, if you're a bit of a power user, you can. Your USP for that is now redundant. And especially like on the Apple side, when they've kind of started in some aspects opening things up a little bit more, and it's like you just got to meet in the middle, and then you're going to be indecipherable. Whereas, yeah, it's been very eye-opening So hopefully with Joey's patch, once I get a chance to play around with it, I'll be able to finally get a good sync thing system going, because the PS1, not so much the PS2, since ARM SX2 has seemingly started releasing loads of updates out of nowhere. I don't. That seems to have just completely blindsided everyone. Because that's one of the videos I'll be doing the next couple of weeks is migrating from Nether SX2 over to ARM SX2, and one of the big reasons for that is obviously Retro Achievements have dropped their hardcore support for Nether SX2, and then also being able to access your memory card folder and just sync it straight. Because I have my NAS downstairs, which is obviously connected to my router, so that's like my central sync thing point. So hopefully, once I've been able to test all these out, I can finally have a pick up and play experience across multiple devices, rather than going, crap, on this one I was using Beetle, so I've now got to drag stuff over. And like, there's always, for the most part, it's fine, but there's always that one hurdle. So hopefully that's now a thing of the past.
We're part of this Discord called Handheld United, and we're in there gaming all the time. But if you really wanted to get mind-melting information on NASA's and everything, the community there are very good at it. Very good at it.
Yeah, we have some
Discord is
that,
something I've only recently had to embrace, because I was a Discord hater and still am for a lot of aspects, but I can kind of see more of the appeal now, so I'll definitely have to check that out.
Yeah.
Our Discord is more community driven. It's
very casual,
it's very friendly,
Yeah.
very casual. We do have some guys who are really into the home server stuff. Like, that is their cup of tea, and they will talk to you about it until they're blue in the face, dude. And they're really good at it, and they love to help. And that's the great thing about Handhelds United Discord, is that you could generally go in there and find somebody that will help you with anything, regardless of what it is. If it's in the tech space, like, there's somebody in there that's into it. We got guys that are into video production, audio production, home labbing, just everything.
Some tips.
Yeah.
Everything. So
it's
a good
great
shout
place.
out.
And if you have questions, I guarantee you, most of the times our chat has like 10 people inside of it, and like, if you just step in there, it's like, so how about them NAS? You'll probably be there until the sun has come up and gone back down.
yeah. I did want to touch on something news really quick. Jedi, I was seeing something that you had there about the X20 releasing as a non-bundle.
Yep.
So Xbox Ally X.
Yeah. So there was a report that came out that said
Breaking news.
How do I ban this guy? You know what I can do? Watch this. Look. I could just completely delete the comment.
So they're saying that there's that there's going to be a version of the X20 available with the AR glasses. I guess they got a little bit of backlash, which kind of rightfully so, because it's a bundle, and those glasses are our buddy Gamers Generation from Handhelds United actually did a review on those same glasses.
They're not
amazing.
cheap, dude.
Yeah, but they're not cheap, right? So an option for the OLED Ally X20 standalone, amazing. Did no details on whether or not we're going to get that awesome gold and X20 shell, but at least an OLED version of the Ally.
I think if it's called the X20, it is that shell, because I believe X20 is the 20th anniversary.
Right.
That's the whole reason for the X20 moniker. So I believe if they're calling it X20, it has to come with that shell.
Yep. And this is the article.
I mean, but I've seen companies do weirder. So
yeah. But again, are we going to get a reasonable price? I think we will, because I don't believe that those glasses are amazing, but again, they're not cheap. So I think it's a significant cost of the bundle that they're planning on releasing. So we'll see what happens. But I'm excited for it. I think a 7.4 inch version of this with that adjustable D-pad, it looks insane to me. So we'll see what happens when it comes out. And we're looking at, the estimation is third quarter, the rumors are. So sometime like October, November or something. But we'll find out when we get there, I guess.
So that's going to be my, what is that going to be, my third my third big handheld purchase in like freaking just a couple months span because I have to have that thing. Like
Oh
I
yeah, it
absolutely have
screams
to
too
have it.
loud. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
even when you're done with it, you have to get a small shelf to go right between your planks, and it just
Yeah,
gotta
it's just
sit up
gonna
there.
live there. It's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
just
sit
live
right there.
right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
Or like tell the time or some stupid shit, dude. What do you be
got
doing
just
anything
to
special?
buy that thing just to have it as a clock behind you. Yeah.
Oh
that
my
sounds like
God,
something
dude.
stupid I would do. All right, fellas.
It's time for question of the day.
All right. So whenever we have a new guest, we also do question of the day. And Mr. Alex has a great not bitter Alex.
I do have a great question.
Not bitter Alex.
do.
Retro Papa Alex has a question. How do we end up with 4 Alexes on one show?
The stars.
I mean, I'm
align.
pretty great. I
My
mean,
gosh. So what's your question, Mr. Retro Papa?
What is your favorite bad movie?
My
bad
favorite
movie.
bad-
So a movie that might be critically derided. A lot of people might hate it, but you'll defend it to the death.
I got one that's probably super controversial. I don't know.
I got one that used to be considered bad, but now it's like everybody loves it, so I don't think
What's
that
that?
really
What
would
is it?
count. But like when it launched, it was like evil. It was like bad, like the community,
Nah,
like the
white chicks.
no,
White
no, no,
chicks?
no.
It's in the chat.
Oh, I was like, no, that's not me. I didn't say that. That's Golden Fro. No, I would say, really quick, actually, before I answer that question, because I meant to get back to this, and now that I just said his name, Golden Fro said something earlier. I'm gonna get right back to that question. Golden Fro said, "Weird that the mini SSDs are not available on the OX are available on the OXP3's Indiegogo and not on the X2 Mini Pros. I would have gotten one." I would say, dude, if that's the case that you ordered an X2 Mini Pro and they didn't have them on the Indiegogo, try to order them like as a pledge on the OXP3. And if it doesn't allow you to do that because you didn't actually order an OXP3, contact 1X Player because I'm sure they will sell you one at the Indiegogo's current pricing and they'll work it out for you. They're a really good team. So just contact them, let them
amazing
know,
at that,
like,
yep.
hey, dude, I ordered an X2 Mini. Here's my pledge number. I noticed that you guys didn't have the mini SSDs available here, but they are available on the OXP3's page, and I'm sure that they'll fix it for you, dude. So I just wanted to just mention that really quick. So now for my bad movie take, it's like I said, I don't feel like this counts because it's really not a bad movie. It's pretty much like everybody loves it.
I
But
hope you're not saying
Scarface, dude.
okay.
No, Scarface. When Scarface came out, like it was like the movie community hated it. Like they thought it was going to bring about something so horrific in civilization or something, and that it was depicting a horrible time. And it was just so much like criticism from movie critics at the time of release of that film. But now, everybody loves the movie. It's who doesn't know Tony Montana?
I booted up Scarface: The World Is Yours yesterday on the Steam machine when I was trying out the.
That's awesome.
Dude, I have that. I put that on every device. Like
I haven't played it for 20 years or whatever since it first came out, and I
want them to make a reboot.
time.
Yeah, I want them to make a reboot. Such a cool game, such good music in that era. Like it was just a fun time. But you guys go ahead and name your movies, and I'm gonna think of an actual bad movie because, like I said, I don't think that one counts. So
I'm gonna go next. So hopefully no one takes my answer. So I'm gonna take this one, and I guess you could count it as a bad movie because like it got like Axe like level rating, so like 70%, 7. Like it wasn't like amazing, but it wasn't like super horrible either. But I have to go with Idiocracy.
Idiocracy.
I love Idiocracy. And
Yeah.
I just watched that not too long ago.
terrifying now,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, well, that's why I defend it because I was like, that's literally where we're going.
I can see these kids trying to water their lawn with Gatorade. That's
I'm a huge Mike Judge fan anyway. So I grew up in like the
Oh,
Beavis and Butthead era. So like,
Oh yeah.
Extract wasn't great, but everything else he does, I've been a huge fan of. So I will defend Idiocracy to the death.
Yeah, I will defend the movie. I really think that that's kind of where we've been shifting to. It's kind of funny because when the movie came out, everyone's like, "Nah, that can't happen." And now when you look outside today, you're like, "Man, we're actually pretty close." But the funny thing is that I think we were talking about this like on Safe State maybe not even too long ago. But like, I don't know if many people know, but they'll know now. Crocs were made for that movie. The shoes, which no one even knew. No one would even knew. Yeah, but they literally all wear Crocs inside of the movie.
Yeah.
And like Luke Wilson wears Crocs to the whole entire movie. They were like they went to a shoe designer and they were like, make us the stupidest shoe you could ever think of. And this manufacturer was like,
God.
okay. And so they made it, and now Crocs is huge, just huge.
That's hysterical. That is hysterical. Okay, so my favorite bad movie. Okay, so I have a messed up movie that I really enjoy, which is probably Team America.
Oh, man.
Team America is excellent.
So offensive, but my favorite bad movie is probably Dude, Where's Your Car?
Oh, I love that movie.
I'm learning a lot about my movie taste. That
What's my back say?
Bad movies.
Dude, what's my say? Sweet.
Oh my gosh.
That was a good one.
And then you will give me one flux capacitor.
Oh,
and
God.
then
No one then.
Yeah.
What about you, Pup?
So, I am a big horror nerd, so my whole library is just bad movies. But the one that sprung to mind when I kind of thought of the question, there's a movie from the mid-'80s called Blood Diner, and it is not a good film, but it is. Me and a few mates watched it a couple of years ago, and I have never enjoyed a bad movie so much. It's these two dudes, they're like cannibals or something. Their uncle's in a jar. They run this diner. It's
Their uncle's in the jar and they run a
stupid.
diner.
Yeah. He's a brain with eyeballs.
Yeah, the dialogue is all ADR. It's terribly mixed. It's the stupidest movie. So if there's any like horror buffs out there, it's not scary, so don't worry about it. But check out Blood Diner. It is incredible.
Oh,
It is a good movie to just kick around and laugh at. It's kind of sad that movies have moved away from that quite a bit.
Yeah,
we really don't get like those really diamonds in the rough like we used to.
All right, so I have my movie now.
Okay.
I just looked up like movies that launched with the worst critical score or critic scores, and this one like really stood out to me because I love this freaking movie. It actually came out with a 47% approval rating.
Oh gosh.
And when I tell you guys the movie, you're gonna be like kind of shocked that this movie, because it's actually like, at least to me, like I love this movie. Probably watched it like
Devil's Wear Prada.
50 times.
Easy.
No, The Book of Eli with Denzel Washington.
Oh,
I remember
that
that.
was rated that badly. That wasn't a bad
Yep.
movie.
The
I
Book of
remember quite
Eli with
liking
Denzel
it.
Washington. Like I thought that was a phenomenal movie, dude. He was blind.
It is good.
He was protecting the Bible. Like it was like post-apocalyptic. It was like, dude, sorry. Dude, it was like, but he was like using cat oil for his lip chapstick. It was a great movie though, bro. But 47%.
I didn't realize that movie
Freaking
was rated low. That's wild.
rating, dude. Like,
Is
yeah.
that
I
Denzel's
was
worst movie? Man.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, I don't like. Well, they said that critics praised the acting. It was more so about the religious themes, plot holes, and story twists.
Okay, I mean that makes sense. It's definitely a tough pill for a lot of people to swallow, right? So it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. I don't want to get too deep into the weeds here because everybody's different.
Yeah.
But it's like there's movies that get rated with crazier.
Well, we've
crazier
lost
stuff, so.
like the masculinity movies too. Like Rambo and all of these Jean-Claude Van Damme movies. They're all gone now.
Yeah, no, it's all everything's going down the
Van Damme did a series. I think honestly about 10 years ago. Is it Jean-Claude Van Johnson, where he basically plays himself? And they only ever did one series. It is so good. It's really funny. It references all his old movies. So I think it might be on Amazon Prime. I don't know if it still is, but if you get a chance to watch that, check that out because I think it's only like 6 episodes. I had so much fun with that.
We'll have to check that out. It's called Jean-Claude Van Johnson.
Something like that, yeah.
That's his.
That reminds me of that movie. Where is it? Nick Cage knows Nick Cage or something like that.
Oh, the
It's this is probably a hot take,
I don't know what
but
it's called.
I think we live in a crazy time where like, you know, like both things can't exist. Like, you know, you can't like. I'm in the type of camp where it's like I don't mind, you know, people expressing themselves in their own way and having that type of representation in movies and TV shows, but also don't limit me from the things that I like, you know. And I don't see why in the world that we live in today, like, just it can't all exist. Like, we can't have a little bit of everything for everybody. It has to be like there's certain camps of individuals who are like, if they don't agree with the messaging of something, then it just shouldn't exist at all. But there's plenty of stuff that I don't 100% agree with that I'm totally okay with existing because I know somebody else does. You know, so it's just, it kind of sucks that we've gone to this place in civilization where, you know, that's the mentality of people. It's just like, if I don't agree with it, it shouldn't exist. It needs to be canceled. But you know, they can't just accept that, like, maybe somebody else doesn't identify with that. And I'm not talking about hatred or things like that. Like, you know, I'm sure that all normal individuals can agree that hatred is wrong. And I'm not saying like, oh yeah, we should have representation for even people who want to hate other individuals. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is like, that whole thing, like the joke that Lee made about movies with masculinity and things like that. It's like, why can't that exist? Why can't we have masculine movies? Just because some people deem it to be wrong, you know, because like there are men and people who identify with that, just like there are people who identify with the opposite side of that coin, and I'm okay with that too. So I don't know. It might be a hot take, but it's just a crazy place we live in today.
It's quite sensible. Like, not like one of the arguments I've always had is that people don't like that kind of stuff, or they're not into it. Like, okay, just turn it off.
Watch something
You don't
else.
have to. You don't have to watch it. You can just turn it off. Like,
Yeah. I was trying
And
to
that's
remember
fair.
this. Yeah.
Like, speak with
It
your
is.
wallet, speak with your, like, you know, speak with like your screen time, go to something else, right? So I don't know.
I'm trying to remember this one movie, and I cannot remember it, but me and my brother
'Cause
make
you're
fun
old?
of it all the time. It has Arnold Schwarzenegger, and
Tropic Thunder.
No,
Oh,
no, Tropic Thunder, I think, is actually like a cult classic. So I don't
It's
even
a
know if
great
it was.
movie. That-
Yeah,
That movie's crazy.
Movie.
I seen a meme, and it was, I think I spoke about this before, but it was a meme, and it was like the top 5 black actors in Hollywood, and it had like
yeah.
it had
I've
like
seen that.
all the guys
Oh.
you would expect, you know,
And Robert-
Denzel and things like that, and then in the back you see Robert Downey with blackface. It was like, dude, they're dead wrong for that, bro. Like, but it was super funny. Yeah.
It's
Oh,
this.
God.
I'm trying to remember what it's called, but maybe you guys will know. It's a movie where he's like a top agent. I mean, obviously that's mainly his movies, but it has a gun that can shoot through walls because it uses radiation.
No idea what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I'm
I
old.
A
can't.
gun that
era.
could shoot through walls. And there's
Yeah,
a
like,
lot of
it
guns that
literally-
can shoot through walls.
Well,
It's
no,
like-
it has like X-ray vision. It has like X-ray vision, and I can't even remember what it's called. I don't remember it. I don't think it's True Lies.
No. True Lies
Um,
is the spy movie where he's like a super.
the Racer, one of them, is that?
Yeah, that I think maybe that was it. I think you're right. I think it's Eraser. Let me see.
Eraser. He hides people's identities. Like he's like a guy that erases people's identities that are.
No,
like,
yeah, you're right. Right.
I'm from
Man,
the 80s.
I can't
bro. Cut that
remember it.
crap out.
But we used to
Severance is good.
we used to watch it when we were a kid, and now that me and my brother watch it now, we were like, can you imagine the amount of radiation that gun's giving off to be able to see through walls and see through bodies and everything? I was like, literally, the guy holding the gun is already dead because of the
He's cooked, bro.
yeah, like it makes no logical sense now, but back when we watched it, we were like, that that movie was like prime because you're like, man, that is such a
No
cool gun.
Country
Like
for Old Men.
it can
Oh,
look through
dude.
concrete walls.
No
It
Country
can
for
look
Old
through
Men's
buildings. It can look at people. It can lock onto them, and it can shoot around straight through like 10 walls and take out someone.
I have to look that up. I'm I'm from that era. I used to love all the Rambo, Stallone, and Schwarzenegger movies. Those are great, man. I have a thing. So OG Frost, No Country for Old Men is dope, but can we consider that a bad movie?
No, I don't think
That
so.
was such a good movie. Did he win an Academy Award for that? Javier Bardem won an Academy Award for that?
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those where people, because it did so well, and if you're not familiar with like how Coen Brothers movies work, you might be disappointed.
Fair.
So
fair.
Because I really like it, but I've seen people who go like, "It's a terrible film," and you're like, "Well, it's."
Oh,
I mean,
so
what did you
good.
expect? It's like.
I got a question for everybody in chat. What show are you guys watching right now? What's really caught you guys' attention?
It actually was Eraser.
Oh, did they have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's
Eraser?
action classic heavily features futuristic EM railguns that function like digital X-ray machines. The rifles allow the user to see through walls and bodies and fire explosive armor-piercing rounds.
But he was cooked. I don't think I ever saw Eraser. I don't think
Yeah.
It had
well,
I got to
it's
watch
pretty
it.
funny.
She was hot. What was her name? That actress. God, I have to think. I'll think of her name later. Shows we're
What
watching now.
shows I've been watching?
So we are the new season of Silo just started on Apple TV, so we're watching that. Good show.
Oh, my wife was just telling Shay was just telling me like, oh, we need to watch Silo. They released a new season. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you
Silo's
guys caught
good.
up?
I haven't seen.
no, I haven't watched the new season. I watched
Okay.
the what
Well,
was
it's only
already released, but not
One episode, just one episode. So last week.
okay.
So you haven't watched
Okay.
Silo at all, pup?
No.
Okay, first season was really good. Second season was slow burn, and then like the second half was really good. But I love Rebecca Ferguson, so that was I've enjoyed it.
Ooh, X-Men 97. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I've mainly been watching Metalocalypse recently, just because it's like where I set up a server and like one thing I've been trying to do is and one thing I want to cover is like obviously with a dual screen handheld is having something kind of like you play like a game like you're grinding out like a Pokemon or a Final Fantasy or something, just having that second screen as like a media thing. So I just loaded it.
Oh,
with
that's how I main my Thor. That's how I main
Aquatine
it, dude.
and Metalocalypse. So I was like, just a little 10-minute, just something small I can just whack on the SD card. So it's mainly been that. I've been meaning to check out like Widow's Bay. I've heard a lot about that.
I've been hearing about it lately. Actually, I've been hearing about Widow's Bay. I haven't got a chance to look into it.
I'm gonna have to look at it.
Ben watched it. He
I'm
says it's
watching-
amazing.
I'm watching right now. I'm currently watching Landman.
Oh, that man's so good.
I do have that. I've not yet started
Landman.
it.
Oh,
You're not familiar with that, Lee?
I haven't heard it. Nah.
What?
It's the
it Billy
oil.
Bob
It's the
Thornton?
oil field. It's like the oil
Yeah,
field
Billy Bob
guys.
Thornton. Yep,
like
yep. Yeah.
it's about the oil field, but it's really good. It's really.
It's like a
really good.
documentary
No,
or an action show.
No. It's an action show. It's
Okay.
pretty good.
you
um,
have this Yellowstone. The same people, the same guy, Taylor Sheridan, Yellowstone, makes that show.
Okay.
Mhm.
I did finally
it's
finish
really
Sons
good,
of
though.
Anarchy after. trying
Oh
to watch it
wow,
about
that's been a
10
while.
times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spectacular show.
Yeah, Sons of Anarchy.
I
are
really
cooked,
liked it. It had flaws, but like overall, I was like, it's a good because I watched. I don't know if you ever watched The Shield.
Classic.
Like I went back and watched The Shields.
Oh yeah, The
And
Shield. Yep, I
that
watched The
is
Shield.
So underrated. Like you always
Yeah,
see these
I like
lists of like
Shield.
best TV shows of all time. You never see The
Yeah.
Shield on there, and like The Shield
No, I like
definitely
Shield.
should be on there.
So I'm watching Landman right now with my wife, and then when I'm watching by myself, I'm actually like on episode 85 of One Piece.
Only
Because
1,000
I had
more.
never watched One Piece, so and everybody kept telling me like you got to watch One Piece, you got to watch One Piece. I love Naruto, so it's like time for something else. So yeah, One Piece it is, and I'm actually quite enjoying One Piece. It's actually really good.
I did hear that about that show From is that it's
From
lost.
is amazing.
Yeah, it's lost in the horror.
Oh, you guys see a new Freddy show is coming? There's gonna be a new
I
Freddy
saw that.
Freddy
I saw
TV
that.
show.
Yeah, they're rebooting it. I saw that. That looks pretty
Yeah.
cool. I'm pretty excited about
I
that.
saw a trailer for the Jace at the Crystal Lake.
Uh-huh.
I think it's a Peacock one coming out
Yep.
in a few months, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, is it a show?
Yeah.
The Peacock show.
Oh, nice, dude.
Okay.
I think they just
It's
got
cool
the
to see
trailer yesterday.
these movie franchises coming to show. Like,
Yes,
I'm
bring
really
back real
excited for
horror
that.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I want a Predator show so bad. Like, dude,
They
so
have a
for
Predator-
years I've
you
wanted
have a
this.
Predator show. Alien Earth.
No, we have an Alien show.
Oh,
I
yeah, that's
tried.
right. That's right.
Alien Earth. We have Xenomorphs.
Yeah.
Could not.
Yeah.
It would be really cool for a Predator show, but like it follows a different Predator in every season.
That would
So-
be
Yeah, I mean, dude, that would be cool. That would be cool. That would be cool. I mean, there's
Yeah.
a ton of them. They got a crazy
Yeah.
hierarchy. Like
Yep.
they go to all different types of planets, you know. And,
Yeah,
and
just
fight
like
them.
I really
each
like
one
what
of
they did
their
with
hunts.
Prey.
Yeah.
Like, I
Prey
thought
was
Prey
good.
was
Prey was
good.
really.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
Badlands.
Badlands. Yeah, I've not seen
Yeah.
that one yet.
So
Oh,
I
Badlands
really
was
like
good.
Prey.
Badlands was really good. It was one of my favorites, and I think I saw that the same team that made Badlands was going to make another Predator movie. I thought I read somewhere something that they were going to, the director and stuff in that group was going to make another Predator movie, which I thought Badlands was really good. If you like Prey, you definitely need to watch Badlands. It was really
Yeah,
good.
it's been on my
Yeah,
list
Badlands
for
was
so
good.
long.
Yeah,
I need to
very
actually
well
start
done. Very
Working
well
my way
done.
through it.
Yeah.
Real quick, Retro Pup, what's your favorite?
No, wait, Lee didn't
Couple of
answer
them.
his show.
Shit. Sorry, Lee. What's your favorite show?
It's you know, it's hard now because like my baby's 2, he's super hyper. So like when I try to sit down and watch an hour movie, he's just like right here somewhere on
So
my
you
face,
just-
like on my
you-
shoulders or
you just watch
drooling
soap
down my
operas?
face or
You watch
whatever.
soap operas, don't you?
You know, I watch a lot of stuff.
Oh my children.
And I'm across like
Novelas.
Japanese. Yeah, I watch Japanese, Korean, Chinese, American, you know, UK, like because my whole family is into a huge area of genres and stuff. But the one I've been enjoying, I've only seen a few episodes of, is Schitt's Creek, which is hilarious.
Oh, Schitt's Creek is so
Hilarious.
My
freaking
wife-
funny, dude.
My
Yeah.
wife loves
Yeah.
it. I can't stand it. I can't
Really?
stand it.
Really?
Really?
Dude, I love Schitt's Creek. I
Yeah,
thought that-
Schitt's
My wife
Creek is
loves it.
hilarious.
I cannot
I
I can't stand it. I
It's
just can't.
it's vulgar, yeah, I get it, but it's just
It's not- I know, I
hilarious.
just don't find it funny. I try.
Really,
Yeah.
really.
Dude, I died watching Schitt's Creek. Like I
Yeah.
love that show. It was so freaking good, bro.
Yeah, Schitt's
Yeah.
Creek is hilarious. And I really need to sit down and just watch the whole thing, but like I said, it's really hard. Man, the last show I actually completely finished from like start to finish was Ted Lasso, and like
I haven't
I-
watched that.
Ted
I
Lasso's good.
it
was
was
really
it was an amazing
Yeah,
amazing
very good.
show. I loved it
thought
from
the
start to
first
finish.
series was. I'm not like a football guy. I thought the first series was excellent and I absolutely loved. I think I like binged it like one day, and then with the second, I was like, okay, it's still good, but and I think with it kind of had that reputation for it's a nice sitcom, and by the time I started the third one, and then it was like, I think I'm just kind of over it at this point. I know they're doing a fourth like a women's team, so I'll probably check that out. But that first season is incredible. And
Yeah,
well
I
worth a
think
watch.
in 1 and 2, I think they went too deep into his life issues, and that kind of just derailed the whole show.
I agree.
Because
I think
it
that's
was
kind of what derailed it when it went too much into his
yeah.
personality quirks and his level
Yeah,
of anxiety and
Yeah,
stuff.
his
I think it
his
kind of- yeah, I agree.
divorce and his kids and everything. And like I get it. The whole reason he went there was because of the stuff that he was going through. But people want to see him take an underdog to the championship, and that's the story people
Yeah.
wanted.
Yeah.
And so when they threw in all of these other caveats, I think it kind of muddied the show. But really, it was good. I enjoyed it. And From, obviously what people were saying, From is fantastic. I haven't
Seen
the
From
new
yet.
season. Yeah, I haven't seen the new season yet, but it is an insane show. It's a little gory. It's got its horror aspects also. So I mean, obviously gore's coming with that. So, but the story has been great. Like I enjoy it.
The last two I finished before this was Severance on Apple TV,
Mhm.
which was really good. Really like different and really good. And then Bad Thoughts on Netflix with Tom Segura.
I
Like,
Yeah.
and I
Oh,
never watched it, and I
dude.
heard it's so good.
Yeah.
oh,
I have a-
Alex,
I have
you
a
like
weird
stand-up?
relationship.
Like, you should watch it.
I'm very picky about stand up.
Oh, really?
So like,
Okay.
I think like even like when I was a kid and I was first getting to stand up, I was a huge. I always kind of went more for the American stand up. Like a lot of our British ones are all right. We love panel shows, even though I think they're really boring. But I was a huge fan of like Mitch Hedberg, Louis C.K., like that kind of realm of guys.
Mhm.
And
Mitch
then
Hedberg was great, man.
Yeah, Tom Segura's, I think his first 2 or 3 albums, like were really, really good, and they're brilliant. And then I think the same thing happens, especially with like Netflix specials, where they've got the money now, so they're getting paid. It's like Chappelle, like those first few Chappelle specials are untouchable, and then obviously now there's money behind it. It's like I can't listen to a rich dude complain when I'm in an office that looks like this. Like that's not...
Oh, dude, but the thing on the bad thoughts is like the different segments. Like some of them are like they're okay, but then some of them are so off the wall. It's like, oh my god, dude. Like, I don't want to spoil them, bro. Like, I mean, the first episode alone. Have you ever watched any of Bad Thoughts?
I haven't seen any of it.
Oh, dude,
At least see the first
please,
episode.
just
It's
watch.
amazing.
Just watch the first episode. Like that's it. That's it. And then if you love it, continue. If you don't, can it. But if you watch the first episode, I'm pretty sure you're gonna laugh. Like it's
That good.
it's so freaking funny, dude. And then
I'll
there
have
was
to check that
one. There's I don't know where it's at in the season, but like, and I'm sure Lee would know the one with the IT guy. I don't want to spoil it, but the one with the IT guy.
Well, I
dude,
think that was episode 3.
yeah.
Or is
Oh
it?
my god, man.
Yeah, that
Like,
that
dude,
was
I laughed so
insane.
hard I woke up everybody at my house. Like everybody in my house. It was like 2 or 3 in the morning. I laughed so hard, like everybody woke up, and I was like, "Oh crap!"
God.
Yeah.
I do want to give a shout out to one that I did binge with Ben, like straight through. Murderbot.
The
It's
least funny person ever.
Yeah.
Persona, dude.
Yes, there's the beast, man. That's funny.
Yeah, he's cooking, bro.
Yeah, you guys
should.
should-
Second season of Murderbot already.
Yeah, you guys should watch
I did watch
Murderbot.
Murderbot.
It's amazing.
Graphic.
I thought it was like it was okay. I really like
The
Alex
book,
Skarsgård.
yeah, Alex Skarsgård is amazing.
And, David Dasmalchian, who
Mhm.
he's like a bit of a scream king. He's excellent. The rest of the cast, I was like, these are the most annoying group of people.
Well, that's what they needed, right? Because
Yeah.
that's the whole basis of the book. Is that how he thinks all humans are just annoying, and it definitely check out the book. Ben actually got me the audio version of it, so I've been listening to it. But the book definitely goes into far more detail on how annoyed he was that the movie didn't portray, or the show, I should say, the show didn't portray.
Yeah.
But definitely check it out. That's a cool one.
Just on that, what you mentioned before about like kind of Japanese and kind of inspired stuff. I've started watching Warrior. Which was a Cinemax stuff because I finished Banshee as well recently.
Banshee was amazing.
Yeah. It's obviously I know Anthony Starr like The Boys and how well that did, even though it ended a bit flat. But I thought I binged Banshee. I thought Banshee was awesome. Then I found out Warrior's the same team, and I'm like, I love
Warriors is good. Warriors.
Those are Bruce Lee movies and like Jackie Chan movies.
It's so short.
And so I've just finished the first season. I think there's 3, I want to say. So I've got a couple left, so I'll probably finish that off maybe the weekend. We'll see how I get on.
Good show. Into the Badlands. If you like Warriors, Into the Badlands is a good. That's an AMC show. Good show.
I have to check that out.
It's like a post-apocalyptic world where they abolish guns and the world's run by gangs, so everybody's running around with swords doing kung fu. It's fun. If you like Warriors, you like that. And
exactly like my sort of show.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Good God, we've been going for a while here. It's already 2 hours. Real quick before we wrap this up, I didn't get to ask you, what's your favorite console of all time?
PlayStation 2.
Nice. Favorite game on that? Or was it
More modern.
Probably Metal Gear Solid 2.
Nice. That's a fair. So you're a definite MGS guy.
Oh yeah.
So I always like to people that pick older MGS games. I always ask them, "What do you think of Phantom Liberty?"
That's a pain.
Phantom Pain.
Yeah,
sorry,
Phantom Pain. Yeah,
Phantom Liberty is Cyberpunk, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mechanically flawless.
Mm-hmm.
Story wise and the the nastiness with Kojima. Unfortunate. I really hope that one day, I know they're doing this, the Master Collection or the Legacy, whatever the new one is. I hope they do revisit Phantom Pain and maybe give us that Chapter 3 that was cut. But yeah, mechanically, amazing to play. But I don't treat it, and I think you can, without spoilers, you can kind of argue that it's not Metal Gear Solid 5, it's Metal Gear Solid V. So mentally, I can go, it's not. It doesn't really count. So I can keep things like I can settle my own expectations that way.
Fair.
So about Metal Gear Solid, is it just the stealth, or do you like the story?
Well, I think it was when I was 6 or 7 when 1 came out, and like we had the PlayStation 1, and then my mum, we had a demo disc, and she was playing it, and I used to watch her play it, and then I think that those classic moments like the Psycho Mantis battle, and then all these like kind of memes, and then like I remember like the Newgrounds animations and stuff like that as I was kind of growing up, and it kind of became like a little bit like this kind of cultural zeitgeist. And then playing them as a kid, I loved them like mechanically, and then playing them like through my teens and my 20s and even now my 30s, it's like there's just so much to it, and like I'm a Death Stranding defender, and I don't always love it, but I will always appreciate. And going back to what Alex was saying before about like stuff not being for you or not being for you, is like I will always appreciate someone trying something different that doesn't appeal to everybody than lowest common denominator trying to please the masses. And great podcast game, Death Stranding. So there's that. Going for it.
I
need to try
never
Death
expected
Stranding
that.
too. I haven't tried.
Two's much better.
Yeah.
It's a lot more.
That's what I heard.
Polished.
Yeah.
Like,
So now I'm
obviously
going
it's still delivering
I'm going to
boxes.
throw you a wrench right now. This kind of came after Hideo Kojima, because they had to take it over after he left. Metal Gear Survive.
I bought it on sale, and I think I bought it on the Steam Deck actually. And I was like, yeah, it's a survival game. But again, you're like, this is obviously like an obvious cash grab. But it's as a game, as a standalone game, it's fine. It's kind of boring. At worst, it's dull.
Yeah, I know that game came after Hideo Kojima, and they're like, "We got this," and then that's the moment when everyone was like,
No,
"You don't got this." Yeah,
that was pretty
Chinko it is.
That's pretty awful. Too loud. Favorite PS2 game?
Scarface.
That's what I was thinking, honestly.
I thought you
but
were
I
going to
was
say
thinking-
Warriors. I thought you were going to say Warriors. I feel like
Well,
that's
no, I was
too loud.
thinking.
Warriors is a good shout.
I was thinking something different. You know, not like that. Not everybody is going to give praise. You know, because like easy, right? Like there's Metal Gears, God of Wars. You know, there were so many good games in that era, but I think a game that I really did enjoy, and like I said, I put it on every handheld to date, is Scarface, dude. I love
Playing it again the other day, I forgot how much fun it was. So I'm definitely going to go for all those.
I can't remember the
retro
last time I
achievements.
played that, dude. I might have to try it. I can't. tell
It's
you
like
the
it's
last time I
something
played
for me. Like, dude, I'm Cuban. I'm raised in South Florida. I grew up between Palm Beach and Miami. Like, my grandma came in the '80s from Cuba. Like, it's like I identify with a lot of that stuff. And I mean, there is stuff in there that I don't identify with clearly, but you know, it's like I love that era. That era of time in South Florida is so cool and fascinating to me. And just being able to play it was like a Scarface GTA, right? Like it was cool.
Yeah.
It was a cool game.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good comparison. Oh shit, Lee, what about you?
I mean, I'm kind of there with Chula that the PS2 genre, or the PS2 library is just so stacked.
Stacked.
There's just so many good ones. But if I had to think of one that other people wouldn't think of, it would be Tokyo Extreme Racer 2.
Oh, Tokyo Extreme is fun.
Yeah,
Mm.
and
played
I feel like that's the game. Like if you were like you only can pick one game in the whole entire library to play over and over and over again, I feel like that's the one where I can at least get like 100 runs in it before I'm tired of it.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tokyo
so
Extreme's a lot of fun.
yeah, it's an arcade racer, but you're on the streets of Tokyo or Japan, and like I think there's some wagon in there, and you basically drive around. You're free roaming on these streets, but it has kind of a set track, and NPCs show up, and you flash your high beams at them, and you get into a race, and you guys start like your street racing, and there's cars you have to avoid and things like that. But it's really fun. It really is. I enjoy it. The first one actually came out on the Dreamcast, and that's when I got hooked.
Mhm.
The PS2 one just made it better.
The PS2 was huge, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I know everybody would be like Black, right? Like Black or Burnout.
Yeah.
Or it's just so many like games that are like mainstays. Like everybody's gonna shout them out, but it's hard to think like outside of that and like pick something that maybe your friends weren't playing or like everybody else wasn't playing. You know,
Yeah,
but it's such
yeah.
a good catalog. Like I spent thousands of hours as a kid with PS2, dude. Like
There's just too
Yeah.
many. You got the Final Fantasy series, the Kingdom Hearts series, God of War. You know, there's so many, so
Played
many.
Dark Cloud recently. That's
Yeah, Dark
one of those
Cloud,
underrated
Dark Cloud
ones.
2.
and now with emulation, upscaling everything, and like, dude, it's
Mm-hmm.
like you get to relive this stuff, and it's gorgeous and it's great, and what a great time to be alive. You got PlayStations, and like, dude, we're walking around with PlayStations in our pocket, you know,
Yeah.
right? Like, dude,
definitely my most
it's-
played system on the Thor and the Odin, like especially on the Odin
Oh.
because it's much more comfortable with those triggers.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yeah, it's all-time favorite console.
It was something you said earlier, and it was like you were talking about media with the store. And dude, I've been saying that from the get-go, right, Matt? Like
Yes,
I
yep.
I watch something on one screen and I play a game on the other screen. And it got so bad that I was doing this day in, day out, that I picked up my Switch 2 to play something, and I looked at it and I was like, you're such a piece of shit because you have only one screen. Like, why don't you have two
And
screens?
only one game.
Like, yeah. Like, I was let down by this. And I love the Switch 2, dude. I love that thing. But
I really like
that
the
was
Switch
just like,
too.
like, dude, why don't you guys remember like they were putting out those renders before the Switch 2 release of like a second screen attachment for the Switch 2? Like, do you guys remember that? They had like an
Yep, I do.
attachment. It was like kind of like the Retroid screen. And
Yep.
dude, they need to release that because that will open up a whole new world. But then again, Switch doesn't have Netflix. Switch doesn't have, you know, any
Doesn't have a browser.
platforms. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, nothing. I think they have YouTube, right? Like, I guess you could watch a podcast or something while you play.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You can
I'm
watch
always
Retro Club,
afraid
that's what-
to do that because, like, I feel like I wouldn't be able to finish a game because I just get too focused on the second screen. That, or I feel like with handhelds having two screens now, kids are just going to develop like this chameleon eye.
One
look,
eye
like
up,
one up,
one eye
one down,
down.
one down. Yeah, they'll just have permanent
Yes.
split screen. Yeah.
So it's not even side to side. It's just like one up, one down, dude.
just kind of a permanent split screen for them.
They watch their step and ahead of them at the same time, dude.
My
Oh,
God.
man.
All right. Let's wrap this up with Lee. What are you playing right now?
What am I playing?
Yeah.
Oh God, dude, too much. Really, it's all testing at this point in time. I think you guys are kind of in the same boat, right? Like, it's hard to sit down and just play a game. You're like, oh, I got to test this game, and I got to test this one, and I got to test this one. And the only game that has really put a lot of time into is Coral Island because they just dropped like their 1.2.
You talk about that
update.
game so much. I
Yeah,
gotta
I have
pick it
no
up.
idea. I have no idea what that shit is.
It's a
So-
cozy game.
It's
Played
a
like an hour of it.
Yeah,
Like
it's a
a
cozy
cozy, yeah.
game. They were done dirty by Humble Bundle. Humble Bundle actually was a studio that produced their first game, and then they were like, "We're getting rid of the studio," and then they're like, "Well, what do we do?" And like, they're in limbo. So they were just recently bought by the Humble Bundle's one of the ex CEOs, and he's starting his own studio. So maybe we'll see a part 2. But it's basically Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley. except that you're on an island and there's like a whole underwater world too. So really fun. I've been having a blast.
Yeah, it sounds really exciting. I'm so thrilled. I can't wait to try it.
Oh yeah, I know. You know, is playing Pong, right? Like it's so.
Whatever.
This guy's still chasing around a rock with a stick, bro.
Dude, that's what I'm he like talks crap whenever we talk Pokemon or a cozy game, but he sent me a video last night playing Pong, dude. Last night, like,
tell him on what device it was. Tell him what device. It was a 395.
On a 395 HX 395 Super X from 1X player, and he's playing Pong, dude. Like
really pushing those internals to the limits.
God.
Really quick, I just want to shout out
nice,
on
wasn't it?
Epic Games. Epic Games Echo Generation Midnight Edition and a game called Ludo are free this week for anybody who's looking for something to add to their library.
I'm looking right now.
It doesn't matter if you're looking. It's free. Add it to your library. Do it.
Some people don't. Some people don't. I add everything. I add it all, bro. I don't give a crap.
What are you playing?
On the Steam machine, I've been replaying BioShock Infinite.
Oh, good game.
Which I've really been enjoying. I loved it. I played it on the PS3 originally, so I've really been enjoying that. And then, kind of like Willie said, you are just testing, so you put 5-10 minutes an hour here. So yeah, I'll probably carry on with Scarface, just because I really forgot how much fun that was.
Too loud.
And I need to get all the retro achievements now. I've started.
Oh,
so.
do it. Yeah, do it. And what are you playing, Tula?
I told myself I wasn't gonna allow myself to go down this rabbit hole, but unfortunately, we all lie to ourselves now and then. Pal World 1.0. Yeah, I told myself, I was like, I'm not gonna do it. And then I was testing it on a device, and then lo and behold, I'm testing it not on device. I'm testing it on my desktop. So yeah, Pal World, dude. Pal World, and then I'm playing a Pokemon ROM hack called Dark Cry, for GBA, and I'm also testing out. I think we spoke about it last week. Pokemon MMO game called Pokefields.
You did talk about it.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
And
So
boring.
that's what I'm playing.
Damn boring.
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
better than
I'm curious to see what Jedi's playing. Like, let's move to Jedi
Pong.
here. Like,
Pong.
because he says all of our stuff is boring, but
The new Moss game came out today. Moss and the Book of Relics. There was the
Oh, that
VR
sounds
game.
boring.
The VR game. They made it into an actual game. So I bought 2 copies of it. I actually bought a copy for myself from my Steam, and my wife wants to play it on the Switch too. So we bought a copy on the Switch too.
You know it's extra boring. He needs his wife to play it so she can keep him up while he plays it.
Oh my god,
Bro, we've seen him play
Yeah.
Destiny. It's not that he needs his wife to keep him.
He's having technical.
No, he did it. No, he
He's
did
having
it. No, he
technical
did it.
difficulties. Yeah.
He needs his wife so that she can beat the game.
What is wrong with his internet connect?
Go ahead, Lee.
He needs his wife to beat the game for him because he can't play games.
the new it's a Steam VR game called Moss, and it had a couple of different books. It's an adventure, like it's a really pretty adventure game with like the main character's a mouse and you run around. It's cool, fun game. This came out today. I'm playing that, and it works on game native right off the bat. I didn't have to do anything; just installed the game native and it ran 60 frames on the Odin 3 Ultra. So that's what I'm playing right now.
Oh, also quick shout out. Humble Bundle has some really cool bundles. Too much stuff to go over, but they have some good ones in there. Like They have Splintered Fate, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, a bunch of stuff in those bundles.
You gotta
right
look.
now.
I think the bundles ended today. Some of the ones that they had were ending today, I think. So I don't know if new ones are coming tomorrow.
Well, I'm looking right now. So those of you
Humble
who are
Bundle, if
interested,
you're listening, we would be playing these games on the podcast. No, just kidding.
All right.
No, that's great. What are you guys working on?
Oh my gosh.
I
Too
can
much
go
to
really.
say?
Yeah, I can go really fast because mine is easy. I'll be doing a game native stream probably next week because I was here this week. Don't
use us for an excuse, bro.
I might be able to drop it Friday, but I've been having a lot of technical issues with it. But I'll be doing Power World 1.0 video 2.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, trying to get online.
You're gonna play it
working.
on the rotate?
Yeah, without a doubt, obviously.
Oh,
But try to
dang.
get. I'm trying to get online to work because offline right now is the way to go. And I got a comment about someone saying that it doesn't work with online. I mean, online's hard, but
Yeah, that's still a major hurdle in that
yeah.
space. So
I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll see what happens, but I'm definitely gonna get it playable on all of the devices.
nice. What about you, Retro Pup?
So I'm mainly working on the Steam Machine review and coverage, and I've also got some little kind of tutorials for little things you can do with that. And then I've got a couple of AUI Thor stuff going out, and then I'll probably do some Odin stuff as well, just to keep things moving swiftly along. But the daily schedule will definitely drop in the next couple of weeks because
This guy, he's like, just
So-
an average like 15 videos coming out in 2 days.
Yeah. He does.
I'm new to this. I need to capitalize on the momentum before it sells. The kids, they love
Matt?
Cocoon, they love Isu, they love the Thor. So
Oh,
I'll appease the algorithm gods for a bit longer.
do it. I am very impatiently waiting for my 1XP 3 to come in. It is just a review unit. My actual unit, we'll get it when they launch next month, but I'm impatiently waiting for that. I am working on a couple different mod videos. I started a whole, Xbox Ally into a Steam Deck process where, somebody had asked about creating how to use Mac and Reflect, how to clone a drive. So I did a video on that, and next, a physical hard drive upgrade, and the works, just kind of changing the experience because it's the best bang for the buck in the business right now, and it's about the same power as a Steam Deck. So that, and I got a Thor video that I'm working on, and a couple other mod videos I'm pretty excited about. But I'm very impatiently waiting for this OXP3. Once I get it, I need to get these done because once I get it, I'm probably not gonna do anything else.
Well, it's a plus that you were the last one to get it because the only thing you could tell us is how much it hurts hitting you in the face when you fall asleep.
Anyone as well.
that one was a low blow. He saw that would hurt him. Here, I will give Matt a few minutes to recover, and while he's recovering in the back, while he's rebuilding his self-esteem, I'll say what I'm working on. Here, I'm gonna pull him up while he cries for everybody. I actually pulled a retro pup last week. I pulled a retro pup last week.
You put like 4 or 5 videos out last week, didn't you?
Yeah, he did. He killed it.
Yeah.
I had the OXP3 for a week for review, and dude, I recorded like 9 videos that I have to edit still. So, and I recorded those 9 videos in like 2 days. So, like, I got a ton of stuff to edit right now. But right now, the first one I'll be putting out is the actual review of the device itself, and then like a bunch of game performance videos. I'm also gonna do like a handheld PC setup guide, like the Too Loud way, because I don't really do it like everybody else. And then I got it never ends. I want to put out a rotate video, some other videos, some Vitcher Beast video, and all kind of stuff. So it never stops. Show must go on, and there's not enough time in a day. Yeah, that's it for me. Oh, Matt, and you got a Super X video coming, right?
I am working on it right now. Well, not right now, but yeah, I'm working on it.
Where he's going to show you guys how to play Pong on an HX 395. Yep.
Yeah. What?
Anyways,
what Jedi
Might
needs
to
is
overclock
like
it.
which x86
Overclock.
handheld and Tumblr can you have both on your desk with the least amount of space used?
Oh shit! Leave my cup alone.
yo, Golden Fro said Game Native pre-release just got Nexus mod support. So that
That's
would be
dope.
interesting to play around with or cover in a video. That's all Lee's thing. So
Yeah.
that's Gaming Unplugged. Take notes,
yeah.
bro. This is another thing for you.
Definitely, I'll check it out. I try not to hit the pre-releases because I feel like people are afraid to download the pre-releases, so I feel like it's kind of lost. But if it does come out to like their actual releases, I mean, pre-release means that it is going to be in their upcoming updates, but I'm definitely gonna check it out. I'll definitely check it out. Golden Pro.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's it. You guys got anything else? Because I'm about to close this show down. I need to go home.
Closed out. Yep.
I need to go home.
I need to go to sleep
have a
and
video
go
to
work.
edit.
That's-
All right. Hey, well, Retro Pup, we really appreciate you coming and hanging out with us. We know it's late for you, dude. It's
I've
been
had a great
blast.
time.
Hopefully,
Thanks for having me.
yeah, hopefully we get you to come around again and share some of that stuff, dude. I there was stuff I wanted to talk to you about today, but just not enough time. I saw that video that you made with the Mac Mini and you shoved it into the Cyberdeck looking machine and made it into a laptop. Am I talking about it wrong? Where'd Lee go?
Yep.
I don't have a Mac Mini.
No? Is there 2 Retro Pups on YouTube?
No.
I hope not. It took me ages to come up with this name.
Oh, I know what video you're talking about. That wasn't Retropop.
Are you serious?
Yes.
All right, well, wrong guy. Anyway, about that.
But I'm the old guy.
Maybe you should make a video like that because it was pretty cool.
I'll add it to the list of my many videos I'll be doing this week.
Yeah. Anyways, not enough time, bro. That's why I drink energy drinks at freaking 11 o'clock at night.
Too funny.
Yep. Well, this has been a blast. I really appreciate you guys being here with us, even if I did get the wrong video for the wrong creator. And I blame Matt. I'll say Matt sent me that video and told me you made it. So
Good luck with that.
anyways, we appreciate you guys. I'm gonna be looking into some of those shows you guys named, also some of the shows that the chat was naming. And thank you. We'll be back next week with another show, and we look forward to you guys joining us in Handhelds United Discord. That's where we hang out at night and talk crap. Peace.
Safe State Podcast.